whispers crawl beneath my skin.
Why so tight? The world is ending, not till. And so are you. My niece moves like a battle flame. So fierce, so proud, I love her name. She spins her blade, oh how divine. I try it once, and now it's my Wait, does this mean I can open another bottle? Ladies and gentlemen, if you're gonna touch him, you should probably ask first.
My name is Ozyas.
They said, Commander, loosen up. You're wound too tight, you're no fun. He laughed and slapped me on the back. That's when I said you're done.
I warned him once, I warned him twice. He thought it all was bluff.
He grabbed my arm to make a joke. Beat pause.
And then puff.
Ozyas, Ozyas, golden deer.
The pride is loud and fingers stray, and then they disappear.
It's not rage, it's not wrath, it's consequence.
Gold dust falling,
Silent evidence.
gloves on, always gloves on, because skin remembers. There was a fool who loved to boast that curses weren't real things. He shoved me hard in a crowded hall. You should have heard the strings.
One breath, one touch, one golden crack like porcelain undone. He shimmered bright, then scattered light, and that was how he'd run. Ozyas, Ozyas, fate wrapped tight around your hand. They reached for fire, they grabbed the storm, they never understand.
I saw the lone ghost still, heard the silent scream, felt my name unravel like it never meant a thing. I wasn't meant to velvet robes and shadowed scenes, crown of ash and broken dreams. They say I look the same somehow, but they don't see the fraction now. Every mirror shows the line between the living and divine. Every heartbeat sounds delayed, like time itself is slightly frayed. I rest, I sleep, but still I'm tired. Like something in me misfired. Like part of me is still out there, hanging in the empty air. Threads still pull against my skin. They might drag me back again. If destiny was meant to bend, why am I afraid it's not the end? Now I wear the mark in my hair, raised in black with a string laid bare. Thread unbroken. gotta target me in the fight. See the rhythm, know I'm right. Inspire hearts, lift them high. Watch their courage multiply. I ain't reckless, I ain't wild. I just play it smooth and style. But when that horn section hits, even fate gotta admit. Band drops to bass plus drums. Wait a minute. You thought the storm was finished? You thought sacrifice would end me? Nah. She turned me into music. And music don't die. Hard hit. Take it to the bridge. Oh! Yeah, that's right. Storm don't break me. Storm remade me. Woo! Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, yeah. Horn blast finish.
Hear the silence bend and break. Feel the ancient mountain wake. Ash and stone within my veins. I was born of titans' names. World tree blood and storm forged bone. I have never stood alone. From the first to now I've grown. Not by throne, but by my own. Every battle carved the line. Every loss reshaped the spine. Lion-hearted by my side. Dragon guard and fate defied.
Music, mischief, forge and flame. Mortal minds that change the game.
We were more than war and flame. We became a living name. Behold the rise, the elder flame. Titan blood, but heart untamed. Not a god yet, not a king. But hear the heavens start to sing. Stand and witness what we've done. Storm and steel and chosen one. Fear the force you can't outrun. Gentle giant I become. This is the sound. This is the climb of a titan born in time. I will not tear the world apart to rule in shadowed hollow heart. I'll strip the cruel of stolen might and raise a future born of light. Titan strength and godly grace, children of doomed one. You call me doomed one. Whispers crawl beneath my skin. Every night you pull me in. You say my fate is written. Doomed one. I see your shadow in the flame. You breathe my curse. You speak my name. You say my end is carved in stone. But I built steel from bone. crimson red. Every doubt inside my head. You say the fall is guaranteed, but fear is not what I need. I lace the rooftops with my light, measure angles, count the time. If doom is waiting in the dark, then let it chase my spine.
Hello and welcome to CEN, your collective entertainment network. I'm your DM John, and I'm joined by my wonderful players, actors, friends, and fuzzy mammal enthusiasts Ray, Mason, Rose, Nost, Brian, and Autumn. As a reminder, we're here every single week, same CEN place, same CEN time, right here on your. Well, if someone else gave me some material, same CEN place, same CEN time, right here, Friday nights at 9 Eastern ish, 8 Central ish. So give us a like, give us a subscribe, ring the notification bell, help us on our ongoing boss battle against the ultimate of BBEGs, the YouTube algorithm. Join the Facebook, join the Discord, get in on the giveaway. I want to give away some more stuff to some of our happy fans. So make sure that is you. In the meantime, let's not waste any more and get into this week's Odyssey of the Dragonlords. To episode 69, Fruits of Your Labors. Perfect, that's one. Fruits of Your Labors. When we last left off, our heroes stranded on the side of a frozy, rocky tundra mountainside had done battle with the great King Yeti, but that's not my story to tell. That's not my story to tell. Which of you would like to hop into the week in review? Yeah, no intro. What are you going to do? Kyra took the week off.
Well,
do
all
it.
I saw was a lot of snow, and then I was paralyzed for a whole fight. And then when I finally got free, I got paralyzed again and again, and then I got free. And then I saw a big fire tornado thing with water and earth, and then Osiris was like, finally, yeah, and just cheering himself on and having a wonderful time. And then these giant two red eyes just like appeared out of nowhere, and then we were fighting King Yeti, which was awful. He was huge. There was just ice being pummeled on us constantly. Almost got paralyzed again, but then I decided to just become a giant ape, and then I summoned a bunch of fairies that were also giant apes, and so there were what, 8 of us, 8
Yep.
giant apes. Yep. And we just, yeah, took out the dynamis, got huge, and it was like some kind of fated thing. He was like, yes, this is my fated thing, and then like killed the Yeti. And then, right as the Yeti fell, Neratrea went god mode because thunder just sucked for her. Now there's an avalanche coming, and we gotta figure out what to do.
Osiris
Welcome
is
back,
dying.
Anacletus.
I think Osiris is dying. Something's happened to Amphia. Last time we checked, Brontes and Anacles were in an ice cube, and Dynamis is busy with the rest of the Yetis, and I'm trying not to kill everyone in the party.
Yep, we have one turn until the avalanche hits us, so
Oh boy.
gotta figure out what to do.
So, Anacles and Brontes, you wake up at the top of the map where you were left. The storm is long gone, which is why I turned it off and everybody can see now.
Hey, Opa!
Great.
Well, except
All
for
those apes.
those of you that are dead and dying.
I'm not dead. I'm just mostly dying.
There
Just
we go.
mostly done.
Just
There
need
you go. So
someone
you
to
two are
frickin'
at
heal
the top
me.
there. So Eritrea has gone full god mode, recklessly attacking any and every target that she can see. Why are there so many?
So many what?
Brontes and Anacleses. Go away.
Oh.
Go away. There we go. But recklessly attacking any target. Amphia, you have summoned forth all the hordes of Fae that you could conjure in order to bring down what will have absolutely no consequences of summoning 8 pixies to the side of Telemach Mountain in order to transfigure themselves into great destructive beasts and eliminate the sovereign of the race of Yetis. Dynamis, you have destroyed the majority of the population of wild snow apes in the world of Thylea. You are humongous. And we are in initiative. So, you guys get 1 minute to discuss what to do before Tanias acts. Tanias has a plan.
Ooh, sweet. Where are Anacles and Brontes on the map?
You guys should be up top.
I do not
They
see
are
that.
not. They're down here.
That's not where I put them.
I don't see any. I'm looking at the giant rock with the hand. I don't see any tokens for where we are.
Everybody reload!
Oh no, roll 20. Add it again.
Oh no, it's gonna take me forever to open those 9 character sheets again.
It's okay.
Well-
Hopefully by the time they get around to them, they'll be gone.
Another week, another roll 20.
We should have known it was going too well.
Here we go. In the meantime, whoa, what the heck map is this? I don't belong on this map.
I don't know.
Who's been digging around on my roll 20?
Mm.
What does it look like for you?
For me, it had me on the marketplace of Astoria.
For us, we're straight on this map.
Yep, we're still in Snowman.
That's helpful. That's good. One
And
stat block.
there is no
two
Inacles
stat block,
or
3 stat
Brontes.
block. Well, I mean, you guys can drag your own tokens out,
That's true. We can do that. We can help out.
and you put yourself at the top of the map in the center because that's where they left your corpses, bodies.
Understood.
Someone could drag me out. I am producing stuff that has to be produced.
The only other person who could do it is me, but I'll do it in a few minutes if you can't.
All right.
All right then. I'll roll myself into initiative then.
Go ahead. Yes, initiative is good.
Initiative is great.
Quick, Mason, go to ads.
Go to ads.
Yeah, this episode is brought to you by Go.
Oh.
This episode is brought to you by Blue Minotaur. That stuff gives you charge.
That's a good one.
Now, a word from our sponsor. The scene changes to a lounge chair where Kiki Dimitros is.
Get out of
lounging
here.
say,
Change the chat
At the
off.
end of my days, being, quite frankly, the greatest musician that has ever been, I like to recharge myself with Blue Minotaur. It has all the ingredients you need to be the best version of yourself you could possibly be, though, of course, not quite as good as me. Blue Minotaur. For someone who wants to win in life.
Beautiful. My stuff's all loaded up, and an Anacles got drug out by someone. So good job.
I was able to produce and do.
Oh, wonderful.
Ah.
All right, one more character sheet. Alt double left click. But so Tanias' turn. Did you guys discuss your minute? What's your plan here? Here in one round, the mountain is going to fall down. Anacles, you need to roll into initiative.
I am dying. If
Yep.
someone could get me up, I can make a wall.
Sit over there. I can take care of myself. I'm good. I got something in my pocket. Um,
John, that
Dynamis, do you
that
want to go and?
that D20 roll is the portent for the day.
Gotcha.
Ooh, are you a divination wizard?
No,
Something like that.
Okay. Okay.
He's a lot of things.
I am Inocles.
He is the most interesting man in the world.
Most interesting.
Oh, well, fine. Be that way. um, but if someone's able to get me up, have I even had my turn yet? I don't even know where. Are we at the top of the round or? I'm
We
at
are
the
on
bottom.
Tanias' turn, and Tanias is going to take care of you, Ozias. Don't worry.
Okay. I can potentially get a wall up that might be able to like redirect some of the oncoming avalanche. We're not going to outrun a mountain. I don't think we can outrun him. I might be able to outrun a mountain. I don't think we can outrun a mountain.
I can throw a mountain.
Well,
Helpful.
John, if I were to get a wall up and Dynamis was able to brace it, would that help create something akin to a shelter?
It might give some advantage on some saves, yeah.
Okay.
So as a reminder, a vibration or impact such as an earthquake, monster scream, or explosion disrupts a precarious and overloaded snowpack. A slab of packed snow cracks, beginning to slide down the slope in a 1-mile cone. Creatures in the area have 1 round to react and prepare. For every preparation, the save DCs of later effects are decreased by 1.
And these rocks, as far as we can tell, they're because I remember you saying that it was sheer compact snow beneath us.
Yes.
Which mean good chances are no matter whatever ground we are on is going to move.
Do remember these circles are spiky, jagged ice.
Ooh, okay.
I've got something that could protect Brontes and I if him and I stay close together.
That's a good choice.
Only thing I could do to help us maybe outrun if we choose to outrun it is like a Fin of Bardic Inspiration. We can run an extra 30 feet. That's about it.
Look at all those Yetis. Man, that entire population is just gone from the world.
Hey, they jumped me. There were 5 of them.
I slaughtered them like animals.
Easy there, Anakin.
All right, so Tanias will you see as Tanias shoots out a grappling hook and goes flying towards Ozias, but as he does, his armor stays behind and activates, which is something he hasn't done in a while. Haha.
Mm-mm.
And his armor shoots out a grapple hook and is going to go over here to Amphia. As it goes to Amphia, it's going to stick a rock in your hand and look at you.
Uh-huh.
And it's going to cast a spell.
But I was gonna cast a spell on
Cast
you.
a spell on you.
Okay.
Amphia, you fall 500 feet straight up.
Cool.
After you do, the rock activates and you are feather falling.
Oh, nice.
As a bonus action, Tanias is going to heal Ozias.
Yep.
And he will use Let's see. Got to do it smart here. Healer's Drought. So it'll be 34, and that'll bring you to 3. 3 of those. So he heals you. You're no longer grappled, I don't think.
Nope. I think the thing that was grappling me is dead.
Is dead. Let's see. Hold on 1 second. Let me mark my uses of things off. Here we go. 1, 2. He puts a rock in your hand, and he looks at you, and he says, he says, "You're going to have to forgive me for this."
What?
And he casts Fall on you, and you fall 500 feet straight up.
Oh, God.
Which will take you out of the avalanche. And as you fall that height, Ozias, you see the rushing compacted ice barreling towards your companions, and the now unarmored head of the Myrmidons, who takes his weapon and stands against God Mode Eritrea.
There's a Yeti left I can attack, right? I see. There's just one right here.
Yeah.
Got time.
Amphia, Featherfall activates, and you fall 60 feet. You also see an incredible wall of ice barreling towards your companions who are about to totally die.
Well,
Also, you have a bunch of giant apes to control.
yeah, they're. I dropped my concentration on them and said, "Be free, run, flee, back to the Feywild."
That's totally a good idea.
Flee, flee. Cause chaos, my children. Anybody else? This messes with my plan a little bit. Dang it, I wasn't supposed to be saved. Okay. What's the range? No, let's touch. Is the rock just the feather fall, and then he casted fall on me to throw me up the 500 feet?
Yep, he casted fall on you. It immediately caused gravity to reverse for you, and you fell 500 feet in one round, which is what people fall in one round. As soon as that wore off after you fell 500 feet, the Featherfall rune rock that he put in your hand activated, causing you to fall 60 feet around for 1 minute.
Okay. This isn't my plan. I was gonna cast gaseous form on myself and just hover through the avalanche, but now I can't do it. Let's see, what can I do for people? I'm at like 440 feet, so I can't really throw anything. Do I have? Ooh, I might have a healing
You
potion.
can see a 1 mile cone of ice, snow, jagged boulders flying towards Dynamis, who is somehow just as tall as you for a split second.
Yeah, I feel like Dynamis is gonna be fine. I'll stand by with Revivify. I don't know.
I mean, you could heal yourself. You're at 70 hit points.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and do that. Do I have my once a day cure wounds? I'm sure I do. I'll just roll that. Woo.
A 2 and a 1 on the dice. That hurts.
Yeah. It's something to do. Alright. Just float down like Mary Poppins. And that. Yeah, because I don't think I have anything else that can help people. All my stuff helps me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see. This turn, the Yeti climbs up. The giant ape climbs up and is going to throw at advantage 2 rocks at Dynamis. That is a 21 to hit Dynamis and a crit.
The crit will hit. 21 won't.
Oh man, 21
Right.
misses?
They currently, yeah.
Oh, right. So what's the name of this channel? Okay, so that will be 25 plus 28 is 53 points of bludgeoning damage cut in half to 26 to you as two giant boulders get hurled at you by this giant 8. Slam, slam. Brontez, you see a bunch of giant apes vanish into the wind. Tanias, you see Mitros Man fly over to Amphia and send her skyrocketing up. And then shortly after, you see Ozias go skyrocketing up into the sky. You can see and hear this wall of ice barreling towards you and Enocles. What's the play, big guy?
Great. God. Enocles.
Yeah.
We gotta get out of this. We gotta get out of here. And I'll try to use power of my bardic inspiration. And I'll see if I can give us proficiency in all saving throws for the duration of it. As Enocles, you hear Brontez just begin to speak the hymns and the pulling the weaves, or the arcanic weave, and by singing it, as he says, "My dear friend Enocles, I really hope we have a plan here. I need to get out of here."
Welcome back to the show.
From there, I take the dodge action.
I'll give you advantage on dex saves.
And I brace.
All right, you take a round to brace. Remember that your DCs are lowered by 1. Make me a strength. Yes, we can. Make me a strength check.
Okay. Are we under the effects of Bless still? No, probably not, right?
No.
That's a 12 then.
Understood. All right, so Anocles is inspired, right?
Enocles currently has proficiency in all of his saving throws, thanks to the song.
Oh, you perform it. I got you.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I'm just gonna. I don't know what to do, so I'm gonna give you guys question marks. There we go. This Yeti rolls a d6 to recharge his abilities. Yes. He's going to move right there. And he is first going to Spirit Rend Screech. Tanias and God Mode need to make for me a Constitution saving throw, DC 18.
Should be at Elven advantage, but I can't roll that, so let me try this way.
Elven Advantage works on attacks, not anything else.
Okay.
But it is at advantage, so that'd be a 14. 14's a fail.
Okay.
So you take... Dang.
Always thunder.
You take 7 thunder, 8 lightning, and 10 psychic. Doof, doof. And you get pushed 10 feet. When you get pushed 10 feet, that will do 8 and 5 points of piercing damage. 13.
8 and 5 is the total number?
Yes, so 13.
I take none from the 5, and I take 2 from the 8.
13 minus 6 is 6. You take 6.
Isn't it 2 instances, though?
Nope.
Okay.
It's 1 push.
Ah, I understand. Okay. I thought every 5 feet would be its own instance.
I mean, if I started doing spike growth that way, you guys would die in concentration checks.
Fair.
Alright, so that is 1 attack. For his other attack, Tanias, God Mode, and Dynamis, I need for you all to make for me a Constitution saving throw against a boatload of cold damage. 12 is a fail. 19 is a pass. 47 turns to 23, turns to 11. Tanias, there we go. 12 is a fail. 47 cold damage to Dynamis, cut in half to 23. And then God Mode gets a nat 20. So that will be 47 turns to 23 minus 6 is 17 to God Mode. All right, everyone got their damage applied? Let's see. Does he make 3 attacks or 2? He makes 1 more attack. He's going to step forward and lash out at Eritrea. Odds or evens?
Evens.
Tanias. Uh, 21. What is my AC without my armor? Less than 21. That hits. It takes 17 points of slashing damage. And I get grappled. Oh, wait, huh? Hold on. I have a mirror image. D20. Pop. The mirror image pops. That was good. Rage ticks down. Dynamis, it is your turn. You just got bopped in the head by a giant rock. You see the Yeti tearing apart your friends. It just blasted you with cold, and you are surrounded by this jagged ice as you absorb the powers of King Yeti within you, and you unlock that new ability.
So the next round, the avalanche is hitting, right?
Yes.
Cool. I want to use the Staff of Kentamane, and this doesn't require any charges. 3 hands can come up, and I would like to use those 3 hands to grab me, God Mode, and Tanias and hold us down. They're earthen hands.
Let me double check the ability you're trying to use real quick. Let's see. Use an action, direct 3 hands to attack a creature within 15 feet of you. Are you doing that one?
Yes.
That wouldn't do anything what you're hoping it'll do.
No.
No, I mean that just it's like a rod of tentacles, that ability. Hands reach out of the staff and slap people in the face.
Oh, I got you.
If you're looking for something close to that, I mean, Vortex Warp is good. Earth and Grasp could like give cover. You could do what you were describing to one person if you were to summon a Bigby's hand, but you're raging, so you can't cast spells.
You know what? I'm big enough and dumb enough. I would like to move over to Tanias, grab him, and then lay down on him and God Mode Eritrea, providing them cover.
Alright, you're going to take a bunch of damage moving over there.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, like that?
Sure.
Okay, so 5 instances, so this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 23 cuts in half to 11 points of damage to you from the ground, and you lay over the top of them. Eritrea, something is trying to murder you.
I was gonna say, oh no. I imagine if I'm like a pufferfish right now, like I was fine, I was focused on the Yeti, and now I got touched, and it's like, oh no.
Ozias, your Your general made you flee the battle to survive the avalanche. And
All
you're
right.
feather falling until you hit the ground.
Bonus action, Draconic form. So, I am high above all of this. I see Dynamis kind of covering the others. This avalanche is literally about to hit them. Do I have a rough guess on how tall this actual avalanche is? Just from my
mile.
perspective. It's a mile tall.
It's a mile cone.
Okay.
No, that'd be ridiculous, wouldn't it?
That'd be insane. Yeah, that'd mean it would be rising
Yeah, that'd be
up.
ridiculous. Yeah, let's see. Hold on. There is an answer to this. It is 60 feet tall.
60 feet tall. Okay. That I am too far away
descend
to be
60
able to
feet.
do. I descend 60 feet, so I am sitting at about 440. I am too high to be able to effectively do anything right now. So what Ozias is going to do is he is going to do everything in his power to try to keep track of Dynamis, the biggest thing he can possibly see. Which would be really easy if he was within 130 feet of me, but he's not.
He's within 5 feet of you.
Okay, I know exactly what I'm doing. I am going to use my main action to use upgrade. So I sprout extra wings, I sprout extra arms, I sprout my tail, but more importantly than anything, that burning eye opens, that facsimile of an eye, which I am going to use to specifically keep an eye on Dynamis. So as long as he is within 130 feet of me, and since Dynamis is infinitely tall, height does not matter, as long as he is within 130 feet of me, I can see exactly where Dynamis is. I can track him.
Dynamis, do me a favor and post the text for that ability for those watching at home. That is a crazy subclass ability. What is it called? Like Height of Atlas or something?
Oh.
You're as tall as you need to be.
Yeah, that burning eye lets me track a single creature as long as they are within 130 feet of me. And they cannot be hidden from me, they cannot be concealed from me, so I'm going to use this to keep an eye on Dynamis, using my now 120-foot fly speed. I'm going to start descending further.
I don't know if you can.
The
Defender,
storm
there it
is gone, correct?
The storm is gone, but you are featherfalled, and it says you descend 60 feet per round. So I'm looking up the text because that is an interaction that I've never encountered before. Featherfall and a fly speed.
The way I would think it would work is that because Featherfall specifically states it ends either when after a minute has passed or until I touch the ground, which would imply that I will fall 60 feet until I hit the ground, unless of course I can stop myself from flying, in which case it's still active.
Your rate of descent slows to 60 feet per round. The way that reads is you cannot go farther than 60 feet down per round.
Okay. Then I will... Can I use my movement to then push myself further 60 feet down?
No.
No. Okay.
You fall
then
60 feet.
All right. Well, regardless, I'm tracking Dynamis. I will use my movement then, I guess, to try to arrange my wings while I'm tracking Dynamis. Have my wings arranged so that if he is moved from that spot when my turn starts next and I fall another 60 feet, I will move my wings, allow me to keep following and tracking him if he should move from his location. Cap. That is going to be turn.
All right, top of the round. Anocles and Eritrea, you guys are going to get a turn before you're hit by an avalanche. Eritrea, are you back?
Yeah.
Wonderful. You have a minute. Do you guys want your minute, or do you want to abstain? Dynamis, what you did, I consider preparation. All the DCs that you see for the avalanche are lowered by 1 for you. And for your
Okay.
2 friends.
I feel like I can't plan because I'm in a blood rage right now.
Fair enough. Take your turn.
I was gonna say, because I mean, that's why I haven't said anything the last 2 times, is because, I only see murder right now, so I feel like because of my wisdom and intelligence being so low and not being able to concentrate, I can't tell friend from foe. That's what my stat block says in this form, so I don't... I feel like
Eritrea,
planning is out the window.
The snow's getting real low, okay?
I was gonna say, so who do I see as more of a threat? Because right now, tonight it was the Yeti first because it was my favorite enemy. So I hated the Yeti. However, the Yeti's still there, but now there's a giant Titan on top of me who I don't hate because he's not my favorite enemy.
And I weigh a lot.
He weighs a lot. However, there's also a Tanias. So when I go after Tanias, or I go after Dynamis, who's literally crushing me.
Well, first, you take 6 points of cold damage.
Okay.
Then, so the Yeti's your favorite enemy. It's right there. You're being crushed by a giant, and then Tanias has wielded weapons against you. I mean, I would think that either... I would throw a dice to see if you attack Dynamis or the Yeti, personally. If it was my character, that's how I would rule it.
Okay.
But it's not my character.
No, I'll do that odds or evens then, because Dynamis is literally crushing me, but I don't hate him.
That or, I mean, how many attacks do you get?
A lot, quite a few.
That's not a number.
Pull it up.
5?
Yeah.
3? 2?
Well, I have the one I can do the bonus action too, for 2, and I haven't used all of them, and then I can make 4 attacks.
4 attacks, great. So, Brian, odds or evens?
Odds.
Okay, Eritrea, roll 4 dice.
Any dice? What dice do you usually use for odds or evens?
I just pick one.
Okay.
Anyone but a D4. It's all got a. So that's against Dynamis. That's against Dynamis. That's against Dynamis. All right. So more favorable to Dynamis is what he called odds. So Yeti, 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 Dynamis.
Okay. So
Roll 4 attacks.
3 attacks with the Yeti. Well, can I reach the Yeti? I'm ranged. I mean, I can still see the Yeti, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have advantage?
Yes, Dynamis and Tanias Dynamis is in range.
What?
I have advantage, or never mind. I don't have the thing up. Oh, nope. No, it already took its turn. So yeah, I do not have advantage.
So no. Okay.
Nope. I was gonna say nope. I didn't use my battle cry before this.
Okay then. So that'll be. Let's see. You're not enlarged. You're not doing elven accuracy. It didn't crit. So that'll be 4 bludgeoning and 2 thunder. 4 plus 2 plus 13 plus 34 is going to hit for 3 plus 1, and then a 31 is going to hit for 6 plus 5. It is your favored enemy, so that adds 4 3 times, right?
Yes.
Anything else get added to that? I don't think it does.
Nope. Because we have the throne property and everything added to it, right?
We don't. 2 plus 2 plus 2. Yeah, so there we go. So that will be 52 points of damage to the Yeti. Let me double check his things. No. Okay.
You have the +1, and yeah, we have the damage from modifier from the weapon. Never mind. Yeah, that should be it. That makes the last attack against Dynamis then, right?
It did not add correctly. That's wrong, actually. It needs another 6, 6, 6, another 18. because your dex is a 6, right?
Yes, it is.
It did add your dex for some reason. There we go. All right, so then the last attack against Dynamis.
Yep. Did you add the assassinate to it already? Because I did sneak attack it.
Yes.
Okay, cool. And then hammer against Dynamis.
Does a 22 hit Dynamis?
Miss.
All right, that misses.
So that's turn.
Enocles.
All right. So Anacles realizes that he he could run and get to like this finger to get any kind of cover, but that would leave Brontes hanging out in a lurch. So he's not that guy to do that. So he is going to brace as well, but he's also going to hold a spell to the absolute last second to the ground right in front of him and Brontes, and he is going to, on that ground, cast Magnify Gravity so that it will slow the avalanche down right before it impacts them, hopefully giving them a chance.
Okay. Make me an Arcana check. Since you're using the spell in a way that is not designed to... Yeah, never mind.
28.
You managed to break the rules of magic to do stuff. I'll figure a way to adjudicate that, because the first round, the avalanche hits you, and when you do, a wave of compressed air, pushed by the great avalanche behind it, slams into each and every one of you. Make me a strength saving throw.
You're proficient in it.
Everyone?
Everyone.
Just
13.
10 is a fail.
It's 13.
13 is a fail. 32 is a save. 14 is a... Who did it?
Me. I'm in the air,
That was
though.
Amphia.
Oh, you don't... You,
We
you're
said
not
everybody.
within... Yeah, you're fair enough. Not you. You're not in the avalanche anymore.
I know.
Way to go, Brontes. Nat 20 for 25.
Frick.
Way to go, Brontes.
Nice.
thank you.
He's ripped. Oh my gosh.
I know, I was going to say, man.
He suddenly feels like Versi is watching. And then it's like, oh!
Blown out of its cover. So that is 30 feet. Boom, Anocles. You go flying. Dynamis, you hold tight. Amphia, you float. Brontes, you hold strong. God mode holds strong. Tenius. Hold strong. Flying creature not knocked prone by this effect escapes the avalanche and does not need to make further saving throws. Keep that in mind, you flyers. Tenias' turn.
Oh, shit. I forgot about that.
What? Oh, you have wings, don't
I
you?
have wings. I could have picked
You were thinking about protecting Brontes. You were thinking, oh no, Brontes, we need to keep him safe.
Yeah, I have wings.
Oh boy. Don't worry, Anacles. I'll come and get you.
It's not like you have Dimension Door, do you?
No.
Ah.
I haven't been a Sphinx in so long. I forget I actually have the wings.
Oh no.
Oh.
A lot of nat ones there.
Yeah.
You see a singing Dorata fly out of the Mitros Man armor and another one fly out from Tanias, tearing into both the giant ape. Is it within 120 feet? Because I think it is. Let's see. One of those hits this for 14, destroying this Yeti. The other one will be 20 and a 15. No, yes. 18 hits, 14 hits the giant ape, and 20 hits the giant ape for 12. And then it will take another 39 acid damage, and it is covered in double sticky acid. I'll go ahead and roll what happens at the start of its turn right now. Has to make 2 dex saves. Fails both. We'll take another 71 points of sticky acid damage because him pretty scary. So there we go. All right, Amphia, you descend 60 feet.
Well, can I want to throw? Do I have a flash that I can throw down at people? I mean, Dynamis is kind of where I'm at. Can I move laterally as I descend?
No.
Swim.
I can't think of a way for you to. Like you just. You certainly try your hardest to.
Yeah, I flail. Can I do? Let's see. Since Dynamis is technically 35 feet, is there any spells that I can cast? Maybe to help. Yeti is still up. Yeah, I'm just not that kind of druid. Ooh, what's the range of Wither and Bloom? I don't know who I'd wither.
Like 160.
Can I just bloom people? Can I wither and bloom and just bloom? And wither
Frost
that tree over
flowers
there?
suddenly
I know.
explode.
Yeah. Sorry. No, yeah. Dude, I will hold an action until somebody comes close enough where I can touch and try to. I don't even have any healing spells anymore. I don't have healing
no.
spirit equipped, so until I can feed someone a health potion, I will hold my action.
All right, you do nothing.
Yeah.
It takes 71 points of acid damage at the start of its turn, and it loses its wild shape. Or its
What does?
polymorph. The Yeti?
Down here
Oh,
in
the
the south.
Yeti. I forgot he copied. Yeah.
I copied your spell.
Yep.
Yeah, he did. Because he's a mage watcher. Jerk face. He rolls a d6. What's the number? Does not recharge his cold breath, so he will spare and screech the Mitros man armor, who makes a save. Will take 2 points of thunder damage and 3. No, doesn't take psychic damage because it's an armor. Is not pushed. Then it's going to swing hard at Mitros man himself. Totally Mitros man. 9 misses, 16 misses. Mitros man armor dashes, dips, dives, ducks, and dodges as it does.
Its arm swings back all the way and then rotates in a way that it shouldn't be able to.
All right. Brontez. You saw Anocles get caught up by the wind and sent flying.
Oh no. I'm not buried yet. I'm just barely holding my ground, correct?
Yeah, you got hit by a wind blast. You feel like in about 3 seconds, something bad's gonna happen.
Something bad is going to happen. I'll see if I can go ahead and I can move upwards of the 30 feet. And what I'm going to do is I'm going with Anacles just sort of over there. I'm going to vortex warp him. And I'm going to see if I can give him cover behind this rock here where I can see him. So he can just slide himself in.
Mm.
So I'm gonna vortex warp him right over this map behind this massive rock here.
Do keep in mind, Anocles, that you have failed one save against the avalanche. I'll give you a little counter that's going to be important later.
Okay.
So what? You just send him like here?
Where I can see him, like right behind here,
Ah.
so he can slide himself in behind the rock.
All right, you send him flying towards Eritrea. Eritrea, God mode. A monstrosity has appeared within your sight.
Damn it.
I was really happy because I'm like, oh man, I got Tanias here, I got Dynamis, I don't have to kill anybody. I got Dynamis here. We're good. And then Anacles is right there, and it's like, oh crap. I hate him.
It appeared by a spell cast by a dragon.
Yeah, I was hoping you wouldn't say that part.
Go
I
ahead.
hate him.
With a bardic inspiration, I'm going to immediately empower myself with a bardic inspiration, and just to make sure I double check everything here.
Do this. All right, you inspire yourself in public on purpose.
In public and on purpose.
Damn it, I was gonna go after the Yeti too because he's also my enemy, but now Anacles is closer.
There we go.
Rage ticks down in one round. Dynamis.
The snow's already gone over, yeah?
A blasting wave of frozen air went over. Snow's coming.
Then I hold down and keep everyone covered.
All right. Ozias.
I descend 60 feet, so I'm at 300. No, I'm at 380 feet. I can't move because of the Featherfall spell.
Can't move down. You have a fly speed, so you can go laterally any way you want. You can go up if you want.
Yeah.
You just can't go down.
Gotcha. I'm going to. Ooh, that is a thing I could do. So at least she's nearby. I am. Because Amphia is roughly about the same height as me, correct?
She's exactly the same height as you, yes.
Exactly the same height as me. I'm going to, just so we can kind of stay close and keep track, I'm going to use a bonus action to use launch to move her closer. Not slamming her into me, but like kind of moving her to like maybe there or maybe down about there. Just to kind of bring her a little bit closer so that we are a little bit more visibly. So if stuff happens, it's easy. I'm not going to lose track of her that easy.
Amphia, it's like 5 degrees outside, and Ozias soaks you wet with water. Hits you with a fire hose and sends you flying through the air.
I become frozen again as I.
No.
Bonus action, main action.
I hit Dynamis with
No.
Unearthly Jaws attack. He's within 5 feet of an ally, so it's at advantage. I hit him
I'm
with
hungry.
73 necrotic damage.
I realize this is the time. This is our opportunity to kill the last giant. No. His was within 5 feet, and he would provide. No, I already used my bonus action. I'll keep that in mind for next round. That's going to be turn for right now. Then nothing else I can really do with my main action yet. At least nothing I want to. I guess seeing Brontez and Inocles moving, seeing Brontez is furthest away, can I take some sort of action to try and... My burning eye is keeping track of Dynamis. Can I take some sort of action to try and keep track of my fellow Dragonlord? Perception check or something, so I can keep my eye on him in case he has moved, and then I can keep be tracking him. Cool.
Sure. Make me a perception check. It's a low DC now, and it'll give you advantage later.
7.
Yep. That is correct, Rose. Yes. Okay, you got it. Anything else?
That'll be it.
All right, speaking of Rose, Eritrea, the Lion of Astoria. The answer is yes to your question. What would you like to do?
I was gonna say, so Inocles pings his monstrosity, right?
Yep.
And Dynamis is no longer a humanoid,
Nope.
right? So I don't hate him at all. I hate him about as much as I hate Tanias, which is none.
Yep. Tanias does not ping his humanoid.
Yeah. And I was gonna go after the Yeti because he is now within range, and you took out my other favorite enemy. But Inocles is 25 feet away, and the other enemy is 55 feet away.
Okay.
So I guess odds are even, Inocles?
I choose neither, and you attack someone else.
She doesn't have that choice.
I guess we're gonna go with the even.
Okay. Oh,
Fantastic choice.
no. Yeah, only one of those is favorable to you. The
Yeah.
4. The 3s are attacks against Inocles.
So 3 against Inocles, 1 against Dynamis.
One against not Inocles, right? Because he
Yeah.
said evens are favorable for Inocles, and then he didn't roll evens.
Yeah, so the one will probably be against Dynamis since he's still squishing me, but he's not hurting me. But he's still
Okay.
squishing me.
Bright
Make that
side,
attack roll.
Eccles is prone. So her ranged attacks would be at disadvantage.
I don't care about that. I have advantage.
Yeah, she ignores that.
I ignores that. I also don't have to see him. If he was behind a rock, I don't have to see him. If he was invisible, I could still hit him. As per level
Damn
7.
it.
Oh,
he
yeah,
could
because you
cast
bounce
great-
things.
Yeah, he could cast
Ah.
great invisibility, and I could still hit him because he's my favorite enemy. It's really
She
bad.
bounces.
I mean, I could literally hit Brontez if yeah.
Make your attack at advantage since you're within 5 feet, because it bounces.
Well, Brontez isn't within 5 feet of Inocles.
No, but your hammer's bounce, so it's counted as making within 5 feet of him.
Is it?
Yeah, that's what the text says on the bounce thing.
Okay. Damn it.
Good news is she didn't crit. So that will be
And Silvery Barb's
2
effect
plus
those.
6 plus you can't see her. 2 plus 4. Bludgeoning with the first.
Favorite enemy.
And 6 thunder. And then the second one is going to be 5 plus 6 plus 2 plus 4. Blood. And then 4 thunder. And then the set, does 17 hit? Oh no, 32. 4 plus 6 plus 2 plus 4. Bludgeoning and 3 thunder. And then an additional, the first one gets an additional 10, at least that rolled low. Alright, so, Inocles. 24 bludgeoning. Do you resist thunder?
Hang on.
It did. Go ahead.
I'm going to use voice through time and make one of those myths.
Oh, good. Ooh. Show me some text for voice through time. I don't know what that does.
It's the portent.
Ah, okay. What was your number for your portent dice?
7.
7?
7. 7 plus 15 is a 22. Does 22 hit?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So never mind then. Well,
I would say
unless I use it. No, she still's gonna hit either way. Yeah, never mind. I'll just die.
Well, I don't know if you've got absorb elements or if that even does thunder. 6 plus 4 plus 3 thunder. So 57
say
bludgeoning, 13 thunder. So 60, 70 points of damage total. And then your last attack against Dynamis, please. Does a 24 hit Dynamis?
Nope. So his con's super good right now, I think.
Okay, so
Oh, his dex is super good.
No, my dex is super good right now.
There's a bunch of math involved here. Hold on. This is not as simple as hitting me.
Okay. What's up?
So, I cast Absorb Elements because it doesn't say capture some of the incoming
It does
energy.
thunder. It does thunder.
All right.
Okay, so then that means instead it'll be 6 thunder instead of 13 thunder.
Right. But I'm also an abjurer that cast my Shield of Abjuration, which gives me points. I've got to figure that
Lord,
out,
yeah.
and I got to reduce the damage by that.
I believe it's your wizard level plus double your intelligence, isn't it?
It is thrice my wizard level and twice my intelligence. That's
So you guys are what, level 6?
7, so that's
7.
21.
7, so
plus
that's 57 minus 21 plus minus 21 minus 12 plus 6. You will take 30 points of damage.
There we go. Thank you.
As your abjuration ward shatters against the magic hammer of the god of war.
Okay.
And Eritrea yells out, "Monster!"
Of course. Now Anacles is done with his reaction.
Okay. No, that's good. And your next melee attack does D6 of thunder, so that's neat. Yep, that's 3 out of 10 rounds. So let's put a 7 up there. All right, Anacles, it's your turn. You're prone. The snow is coming. You just got knocked to next week. As you see, Eritrea has gone mad. She is overflowing with divine energy. The divine spark is burning out of her.
Cool. From the ground, I will bust out my wings and dash into the sky.
All right, so you use half of your 30-foot movement to stand up, leaving you with 15 foot. And then you fly. What's your fly speed?
30.
So you fly 15 feet, and then you dash to get 45 feet.
Yep.
Yep. So you are 45 feet up. 15 more feet, and you are free and clear.
Yep. But could I?
You have a bonus action teleport or anything?
Bonus action.
You could Misty Step if you got it.
I do not have Misty Step. Seeing if there's anything else I've got. No, that's really all I got. That's a reaction. Don't do anything. Yeah, no, I don't got anything else to get me any further.
All right. You're not quite high enough to avoid this roll for the avalanche. But let's see here. First thing first. On second round, we've got Powder Torrent. A turbulent river of powdery snow crashes into each and every one of you. Everyone must make a strength saving throw. Dynamis, you have provided a -1 to your crew there. Amphi and Ozias don't make it. Brontez makes it. Anacles. What?
I have not rolled yet.
Keep on. Keep going. Keep going.
You take
Pushing
half
numbers.
as much damage.
I'm going to use Chronal Shift on myself.
Good choice. Don't know what that does, but good for you.
Let's me reroll. Can I use the natural 20?
I mean, if you want to.
Please. It's the best chance I have.
You use your natural 20. Let's see. A 9 will fail. Brontez.
He meant the natural 20 for the stuff he had. I think he meant the natural 20 rolled on the dice.
Yeah, because it rolls twice, and it allows me to re-roll. Chronal Shift. Here, I'll throw it up for you.
I think he
Yeah,
was.
okay.
Okay, I just want to
I
make
see
sure.
what you mean. Thank you for the clarification. I did misunderstand, but that's okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say you were thinking he was using his Christmas Nat 20.
I did.
No.
Okay, let's see. So, from the top to the bottom, it is a DC 20 as a base, unless you have a -1. So, Dynamis, you save. You take 10 points of damage, cut in half to 5. Brontez, you fail. You get pushed 200 feet down and take 20 points of bludgeoning damage.
Gotcha.
And you must repeat the saving throw.
All right. I'll spend my bardic inspiration on it. So let's see. I can use it twice, and lowest I can roll is a 6.
All right, so let's see what we got here. Hey, so you got a 6, a 15's a fail.
Yep.
So we'll deal with that in a minute. We'll deal with Brontez in a minute. Anacles, use your nat 20, you succeed, you take 10 points of damage. Let's see. I saved, I take 10 points of damage on both of these.
I rolled first and I saved, so I take 4.
Yep. Let's see. -10. There we go. All right, so that means that only Brontez failed, right? All right, so Brontez, you fail. You get sent downhill 200 feet. How far are you from the edge of the map?
Oh God.
Let's see here.
There we go. That's 200. Move your token to where I'm pointing.
Gotcha.
Thank you. And then you made a second save. That was a fail as well. That's another 21 points of damage, and you will
Yeah.
be 150 feet off the edge of the map.
All right.
So that will be 150 feet. There we go. Can't believe I rolled 200 both times. On a successful save, not pushed, does not need to repeat the saving throw. Creature climbing, disadvantage. Creature that fails to save twice succeeds automatically on its third attempt. So that would be Brontez.
All right then. So let's see. Do I roll again then?
No, you automatically succeed on your third attempt.
All right, based.
Oh wait, no. So you don't roll. You automatically succeed, but you will take 11 points of bludgeoning damage on the third attempt.
All right.
There's the downside.
There we go.
Okay. That's the avalanche this round. Oof. That's so bad. Let's see. Tanias. Snow is starting to break and powder and cover the entire area. Ozias, you just see all your friends get covered in snow. They're gone.
No! Well, except for Dynamis. Dynamis is right next to me.
Am I not your friend, Osiris?
No.
No. Slowly falling.
All right. Singing Darata buzzes around, misses Eritrea 3 times. Right? What's your AC?
It's a 20 right now.
Oh, okay, good. So you get hit with the Singing Darata once. You'll take 6 points of piercing and stuff. Let's see. The Yeti, 15 hits the Yeti, so that'll be 12, 6, and 6. So that's 24. And it gets covered in sticky acid for 37 acid damage. I'll go ahead and roll the acid damage at the beginning of its turn right now. It makes a dex save. Because its turn's going to be soon enough, it'll take another 32 at the start of its turn. The Mitros Man armor destroying the Yeti. Mitros Man does take damage at the start of his turn. From the Aura of Frost, it takes 9 points of cold damage. There we go. Eritrea, you got hit with the singing Drata once. And Tanias, he just says, go to sleep, 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 go to sleep. You take 21 points of cold damage and you're affected by the Floss Broom reactant. Which, as a reminder, does this. You take the ice damage. You are restrained. You can use your action to make a strength saving throw to break free early.
Okay.
Yep, but you are restrained.
Do I make a dex save, it says?
No, you don't get to make a save because I didn't throw it at you. I applied it to my weapon, and when I apply it to my weapon, you automatically fail the save
Yep.
whenever he hits you with it.
Yep, and you hit. Okay. So, strength save on my turn.
Mhm.
Okay.
Let's see. Persistent reactions. No. That's going to hurt you real bad, though. Persistent reactions. If you start your turn there, you take it. That's his turn. Who's next? Amphia's next.
Is King Yeti actually still in death saves?
No.
Okay.
No, I needed his thing so that I could roll, because that's where I have all the avalanche stuff programmed.
Gotcha. Zach, maybe throw
There it is.
something at him. Right. One last look. Is the avalanche constantly going, or was it a one round
Oh no,
thing?
it's still going.
It just keeps rolling.
I mean, it is still rolling now.
So what I may do is use face step and go 30 feet up, and then continue to featherfall because I have the rock, right?
Yeah. I mean, the rock
Should I
is
continue?
it is a rune rock. It cast Featherfall when it was useful. So
But I still
Featherfall lasts a minute.
Okay, so I still have featherfall even if I teleport up.
Yep.
Cool. I'm just gonna. Let's see what 60 feet per round. I've fallen 100 times. I don't even need it though. No, I'll stick with Ozias.
Maybe if you get closer to the danger, you'll do that, right?
Yeah. Right now I've got a lot of fall speed between. Yeah. I know. I'll still.
5 rounds before you have to worry about the hitting the ground. Let's see, 320 minus
And how tall is the avalanche? Like 30
60
feet?
foot tall.
60 foot tall? Okay. So minus like 1 round. So 4 rounds total. It's
Yep,
been
4 rounds before you have to worry about it.
It's been 3. This is the 3rd, right?
No, 4 rounds from now until you have to worry about it.
Dang. Okay. Yep. Oh, do we have a flask? We have a flask in this game, right? A
Yep.
feeling. Okay. Do you remember what dice it had on it?
D8 is where it was last at.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
3.
What?
It was
It's a very funny picture.
Dynamis, I love you. I love you, Brian.
I love it. That is pretty good. That's perfect. It was just a 10, like a normal healing potion flask, right? I know, right? It's such a good picture.
And if you want to see that picture, hit the meme chat. Hit our Discord. It's always spicy.
Oh my
Is that in the stream chat? This is oh god, that's so good.
It's perfect.
Oh, it's so he looks so pompous too. It's so perfect.
All right, so bonus action, you drink a flask. Action, you do what?
Action, I hold until I can reach anybody. I'm just swimming in air right now.
I'm so lonely. Ozias just soaked me with a water hose for no
Just
reason. You
dripping wet.
monster.
You're like, ah.
I wanted to do something with my turn.
The Mitros man armor gets grappled and takes some damage on the Yeti's turn. Who seems to be weathering this avalanche perfectly. Almost like it's their thing. Brontez, you are tumbling down, swept up by a powder torrent. You can't even see your friends anymore. Gasping for air. What do you do?
I psych myself up. I try to say to myself, this is not the end. I'll try to see if I can inspire myself and give myself give myself the resistance to bludgeoning damage.
You got
and,
it. Ooh.
And I'll see if I can get out of this snowy departure, at least see if I can claw myself out to the surface.
You're not buried or anything. You're just swept up in this this powder torrent.
Okay.
Think of it like a wave, right? You were surfing, you crashed, and the wave's bringing you back to shore.
Okay, I see what you're talking about. Actually, I got a question then. As I'm on the surface, I'm sort of gliding with all this snow right about now. I want to angle myself to where my legs are touching the surface, and I want to be able to jump. And I want to be able to see and angle myself to where I can see like something large I can use as like a vantage point, something that I can step away from this large avalanche. Because I can jump about a total of, let's see here, for my miracle leaps. Thanks to 4 to 5 ankles, I can long jump or high jump for about 26 feet or 46 feet if it's a long jump. Is there anything I could see as I'm riding this wave that would give me enough cover?
Yeah, there's a bunch of trees and stuff. Consider yourself taking this round to prepare. All DCs are lowered by 1 for you.
Okay, awesome.
You have failed 2 saves against the avalanche. Keep track of that.
Awesome.
All right. Rage ticks out. Dynamis, you are no longer raging. Scoop, scoop, scoop. And adrenaline serum wears off.
Oh, God, no.
That's your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Ozias, you descend 60 feet.
He can't talk because he's stunned. Frick.
You just see him fall asleep for a second. Ugh.
Okay. Okay. Because I had a stupid idea that actually could work really well. I know Dynamis is infinitely tall, and I saw him at the Bridge of Tillamook grab a harpy from up below and then use it to drag himself up. My thought was, I suddenly had this thought of, if he could grab me and pull himself up, if he would then also bring Tanias, Eritrea, and anyone else who could latch onto him in time.
It's a thought.
It also depends, too, on whether or not Tanias has another feather fall token, because I don't think it would be very comfortable for us to fall for a whole bunch of turns with Dynamis taking 2d10 of irresistible necrotic damage. Rolling onto me.
So what do you do instead?
I will. Okay. Right now,
Oh,
Dynamis is
no.
incapable of talking, right?
Oh, God. Yep.
Okay.
Brontez, I got real bad news for you.
Yeah.
What?
Well, you keep doing your turn, because this is going to take a while.
Okay. Oh, because he passed over that. Frick. That'd be very bad.
One, two, three, four, five, six.
All right. I see him take a whole bunch of damage. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Fall 60 feet, so I'm now sitting at 300, or not 380. I'm sitting at 320 feet. I can't conjure a trail because trail requires there to be, it's above the ground.
So that is 62 damage. Okay.
I don't have a immovable rod. So, mm, mm, mm. I guess I will use my turn to actually like say my plan, my thought to Dynamis in the hopes that somehow, some way, it'll make it through his thick skull and he can actually ask Tanias down on the ground.
Him look very sleepy.
Yeah. Dynamis, wake up! Ask Tanias if he has another Featherfall token, and if so, grab me. That's my 6 seconds of speech. That's going to be turn for right now.
Eritrea, 6 rounds of rage remaining.
Yep.
This thing hurt you.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Well, I imagine I'd hit Tanias now because he. Ow. But it's a strength save first, right? Right? It's a strength save first, it said?
It is use your action to make a strength check to break out.
Right? Okay, cool.
Where did that thing go? Because there's a thing that applies. Oh, there it is. Persistent. Yep.
So I make a strength check as an action, and then because I'm ending my turn, I have to repeat the saving throw.
Well, when you start your turn, you take 19 cold damage. Creatures entering the effect, or yeah, actually yeah. So at the end of your turn, if you don't move, you will take this effect. You're right.
I thought so. Okay. So action for strength check, right?
Yep. Need a 19.
I get a 10.
That's your action. You take 19 cold damage at the end of your turn.
Yes, I rolled a 5. 19 cold damage. Okay.
Then you are restrained again.
Yep.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. It's you covered in sticky ice. Anything with your bonus action?
Nope. Nothing I can do while restrained.
Oh, and I can't even cast sleep on you because you're an elf.
No, you can't.
Unless you have a non-magical means of inflicting sleep.
No, I could have made that choice, but it would have absolutely destroyed every encounter for this, so I wouldn't do that as the guy running it. Enocles, you see Eritrea get frozen by Tanias. What would you like to do with your turn? Continue to fly up?
So I'm 40 feet up, right?
Yeah.
45. It was 45, yes. Okay. So just talking through this, I have two thoughts. One of my thoughts is to start flying towards Amphia, and I could fly, and I don't know how heavy she is. Anacleus has never picked her up, but figures he could hang on to her at least, so she would keep yo-yoing.
Well, they are far above you, right? They're 320 feet. You're 45 feet. In order to get out of this wave of avalanche, you have to go at least 20 feet up to 65 feet so that it's under you.
Right. So, like he's thinking either way, he's got to go up. But he also sees the giant threat that is Eritrea. So he's going to try. Here's the thing. It's kind of PvP, but it's designed to protect everyone.
Well, the PvP is kind of suspended because her transformation is making her kill everything she sees.
Okay. So,
Yeah, it's in the text. I have to attack everyone.
okay, I just wanted to clear it before I said it. So I see her. I snap my fingers and attempt to surround her in a momentary stasis.
Oh man. Okay.
So she needs to make a Constitution saving throw, and she's
Yeah.
encased in magical energy. Essentially, she's become incapacitated to the end of my next turn.
There you go. Eritrea, make a con save. Oh no, you have advantage. Damn it.
I have advantage because he's my favorite enemy. Yep,
Yep, he's a monstrosity.
21.
Chronal shift, reroll.
Oh wait. I was gonna say, don't you have a 7 sitting in your back pocket?
I do. You have now rolled a 7 instead.
So what is that?
That-
7
that's an
plus
11.
4?
Eritrea, you are now. There is this shimmering crystalline blue shield around
Oh no,
you.
it says reroll.
Well, I have two things I could do. So one is the reroll, or I can choose to do voice through time and choose you to roll a
It's
7.
effectively important.
No,
He rolled
effectively
a 7.
important.
I was just double checking this ability on the God mode, but it doesn't pertain because it gives me a number to roll, so it doesn't matter. That's all.
Right. Okay.
Right. So
You're talking about your ability, not his. Got it.
Yep. No, I was thinking because God mode has different stuff than my character sheet, but because I'm resistant to not only I'm demigod in the God mode is resistant and has advantage on all saves against magic and other magical effects. But yeah, by itself, but it's a dice roll, so it doesn't matter.
Yep.
Right.
Right, well, I was double checking.
All right. So she's.
Let's let Ray do his thing.
So you're in this shield. You can see time pass around you, but you are frozen in time, in that spot, in that moment. So maybe that'll help everybody. And then I'm going to use my movement to go 30 feet up again.
All right. Anything with your bonus action as you go from 45 to 75?
No bonus actions.
All right. That brings us back to the Avalanche's turn. Everybody that is affected by the avalanche, which is to say Dynamis, Eritrea, Tanias, and Brontes. Oh
Okay.
no. Oh no. Make strength saving throw.
Oh god. Brontes is gonna get to the bottom of this mountain before we do.
I think so too.
Yep.
Oh no, you automatically succeed.
No.
Because that was the third attempt. This is a new time. This is the fourth one.
It is the new turn,
Oh,
yep.
Fourth one. Okay.
Okay, so you get pushed 300 feet down. I don't have enough tokens for this, Brontes.
We're going far, chat.
Put a number on him. Put a number on him.
Well, you take 32 points of damage, Brontes, and I need you to make a strength saving throw. You take... you automatically fail because you're incapacitated.
Yep.
That is a death save. Gone.
That is a death save.
And that's another 300 feet.
I just want to double check something here. With planar binding.
When you roll them, they're at disadvantage, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You didn't roll it. It's just you took damage, so it's a fail.
Oh, it's a fail.
And
Okay.
then on the third one, you automatically succeed on your attempt. But that's the damage again. You take 2 failed death saves.
Okay.
Oof. Let's see. Let's go with everyone else. Dynamis, you save. You take 16 points of damage. Bludgeoning. You're not raging anymore. Tanias saves. Eritrea, where's your strength save?
I am incapacitated. Automatically fail.
Okay. You go 300 feet down and take 32 points. Can't take any damage in this effect, but you go 32 feet down. Um, that's
with
120
momentary
feet off the map.
with momentary stasis,
Oh.
if she takes damage, the effect is nullified.
Constitution.
In case
Yep, or until the creature takes any damage.
Okay.
So I'm unencapped after I move what, however, 23 feet?
Which puts you closer to the Yeti!
Yep, you're unencapped. Make a strength saving throw right there. .23 is a save against. You'll take 11 turns to 5 points of bludgeoning damage, and you're not moved from there. You're right next to the Yeti.
So I took the damage from the first instance to get unstasis, and now I'm taking another 5, right?
Yes. So then that happens. Now, here comes the tumbling slabs. Everybody needs to make a dexterity saving throw. Dynamis gets advantage, always gets advantage. God mode saves for half. Tanias gets advantage. So 40 turns to 20, turns to... Dynamis, you take 20 points of bludgeoning damage. Eritrea, you save, so I believe that means that you don't take any because of your transformation, right?
No.
Brontez, you take 40 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right, take 40 points of bludgeoning damage. And,
That is 3 failed death saves. You have 1 remaining.
That's correct.
Oof. The Mitros man armor breaks free of the grapple, grabs Eritrea, grapple hooks its way back up, and rejoins with Tanias. Tanias will regain 31 health because ouch. Tanias, Dynamis, and Eritrea each get 20 points of temp.
I just realized this music is not at all suited for this.
Oh yeah, huh? We're still in tavern music. I mean, if you guys think that it's not, you know...
Much better.
There we go.
That'll work.
Action, action, and for another bonus action before the Mitrospan suit goes away, it's going to stab Dynamis with an inoculation. Giving him 32 points of health. There we go. That brings you up to 3. And he is at 1. There we go. I actually had to heal myself. Who would have seen that coming? Amphia, you descend another 60 feet. So that will be...
Princess wave as I descend because I don't know what else to do. I'm just dripping wet. Can I do a can I do a nature check or a survival check to see how long this avalanche is gonna last? While I'm up here, at least I can like see it coming down the mountain, maybe.
Looks about 12 more seconds before the worst of it passes.
Okay.
2 more rounds.
I yell that down as everybody's suffocating beneath me. Don't worry, it'll only last for 12 more seconds.
Dynamis is right here. You could just say it to him.
Don't worry, it'll only last 12 more seconds. High knees, high knees. Yeah. All I got. I'm just gonna gracefully float down.
Yeah. Bad news for Brontez.
Mm.
That's Amphia's turn. She does nothing. This Yeti is going to run. You see as he jumps up, jumps on a tumbling slab, and starts surfing down the mountain.
It's Yeti Tsunami.
Because this is my story.
Man is surfing.
Brontez, here is your one. You got one shot, one chance to take your moment and shine.
Don't worry. I still got my bardic inspiration.
Roll a death save at disadvantage.
Roll death save at disadvantage. You got it, buddy.
Just out of a curiosity, do you have any I don't know, holiday stuff left?
Unfortunately, not.
Okay.
Not in terms of that.
Like a nat 20?
No,
You used them all?
I did in fact use them all. I spent that. But I do have a bardic inspiration. Can I use that?
Oh, I don't know if you could use Bardic Inspiration on a death save. Let me see some text for Bardic Inspiration. Maybe? Strong maybe.
It's a save?
I have.
Not technically.
Ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
It is a death saving throw.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, I've seen people do it before.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you believe that's never come up? Then again, most people, they just run away from bards.
Alright, the
There we
lowest
go,
I can roll is lowest I can roll is a 6.
That'll
So
bring you to a success.
okay.
Let's see.
Okay.
What's this say? Whenever you start your turn with 0 hit points, make a special saving throw called a death saving throw. It's entire. Yeah, so yeah, it is still a saving throw. Okay. So that'll bring your 4 on the dice up to a 10. That is one success.
Okay.
You used all your nat 20s already?
I have the one Christmas nat 20 and the fate point.
We got a New Year's nat 20 and a
Yeah,
Christmas
New
nat
Year's.
20.
Yeah.
I missed the
Oh.
New Year's one.
You get one for New Year's, one for your birthday, one for Christmas.
Okay.
And then one for a big event like you had a baby.
Oh, okay then. In that case, I did not know about the New Year's one then. I'll add that onto my sheet.
You graduate college. You get promoted at work.
So technically, I have one for Steven.
Let's say, wait a second. Don't I?
All right. Go ahead and I'll add that in there.
Rocket launches don't count. I'm sorry.
I feel like
You
sending
shot a
people
pop
to
star into space.
I know. I feel like that should get an inspiration.
But she
Literally
came
like
back.
a bardic,
That's
at least
the
a bardic
problem.
inspiration, at least.
All right. John, if you would will it, since I didn't spend my Christmas nat 20, or sorry, the New Year's nat 20 yet, can I use that instead of my bardic inspiration?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
You wake up with 1 hit point at the start of your turn.
All right,
You
sweet.
are so far gone.
So-
It feels like death. That is, let's see. You failed another 1. You failed another 2 saving
Like
throws.
600
and
feet?
another. Well, we have to keep track of how many saving throws you fail against this avalanche.
I'll keep track of it because I failed like
Oh,
so
no.
far 6 of them.
It's the exhaustion points, isn't it? Oh God, no! No! Please, God, no! We can't lose another satyr!
Not to exhaustion.
Okay then.
Too exhausted, John. Stop killing satyrs on this mountain.
What was this mountain? Wasn't
Oh,
Yeah.
it's happened before. The history's repeating itself. Oh, I gotta love
Yeah,
it.
Telemark's no joke, guys.
All
It's
right
not the
then.
path of the happy, tree friends.
All
This
right.
came last time too,
I
wasn't
know
it?
that would be even worse.
I don't know if you've actually seen Happy Tree Friends. That's terrible.
Oh, it is kind. It is kind.
Horrible.
All right. With me waking up, and I'm guess I'm prone now.
Oh, you are prone, yeah.
All right. Do I see anything? Do I actively see things where I can jump with the
There's a
remaining
bunch
half
of
of it?
giant boulders that you instinctually feel like could be surfed on.
I use the ability to surf on them.
All right, you get a round to prepare. Your DCs are lowered by 1 next turn.
Okay.
That's your action.
All right. I'll try to use my movement then to just jump on the slabs.
Yeah, you got that. What do you do
Okay.
with your bonus action? Anything?
Well, I'm so glad you mentioned that because I'm looking for something that can give me something. Uh, okay. So I still have my bardic inspiration, and by George. Well, I spend a bonus action to give myself some health back. I'll use healing word.
All right, you do that math, Dynamis. What do you do on your turn?
All right, there we go.
I
All right, 6.
I'm stunned, aren't I?
You were. You're not anymore.
Oh. I
I
don't
don't
know.
know if you heard what his nephew said.
Nope, you have no clue what they said. You know that you got hit in the face with a bunch of rocks, and you woke up. You're like, ugh. You see Tanias holding on to Eritrea, now re-wrapped inside his Mitros man armor. They are alive because of you. Also, you are infinitely tall, and as you look over your shoulder, you see Ozias sitting next to you in the air, 320 feet. Also, if you are curious, there is a Enocles about 10 feet out of your reach.
Um. Well, we need to get out of here, so can can I tell where things are now that everything's whited?
What do you mean where things are?
A general idea of like where things were, because with the avalanche, isn't everything snow covered or?
I mean, yeah, I mean, you can still see what you see if that's what you're asking. Like, you know that you're behind this rock because the stuff is, I've taken into consideration when you've made your rolls, that this rock is giving you some sort of cover as this stuff comes down the mountain and blasts into you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what you're asking exactly.
Looking for like an exit. Looking
Oh,
for
I mean, your best bet is probably to just try and weather this before it disappears, unless you want to run a mile. It goes a mile that way and a mile that way.
Also, Ozias is 5 feet away from you, 300 feet in the air.
well, now that I'm not raging,
You could bonus action rage again if you want that resistance.
I could, or I could pin us against the rock with earthen grasps. Or no. Wish I had mold earth.
Well, you're not a spellcaster. You're a barbarian.
I know. I'm looking at the spells that I have on the.
Yep.
Can I cast command on the avalanche to tell it to stop?
No.
Oh, okay. I'm going to bonus
You're
action.
surrounded by hands of Kintamane, though.
Can I move them?
You have before. Yes.
Yeah, I would like to move the hands to cover us.
All right, you use the Staff of Kintamane, and you cause the hands of Kintamane to form over you in a shelter like you have before.
Yes.
That will count as a round of preparation on future saves. All your DCs are lowered by 2 for your group.
And can I bonus action rage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. Time tracker. 10. Rahaj. There we go. Ozias. You see as Dynamis is simultaneously covered and not covered by giant hands.
I'd say.
Actually, no. You see as he shrinks and then gets covered by the hands.
Okay, I no longer know where he is. Because he is now outside of my vision. So 320 drops down to 260 feet. I assume that if he is covered, he's figured out some way to shelter himself or shelter themselves.
Your eyes can still see him.
Oh, I can still spot him? Okay.
Yes.
All right.
The hands are also infinitely big, I guess. It's a complicated effect.
It's spacey wacy. Am I still able to speak to him?
You can try.
Okay. Dynamis, if you can hear me. Okay, hold on. Ask Tanias if he has a feather token, and then grab me.
Okay.
And I guess I will brace to. I guess I will brace to lift as much as I can. If he
Dynamis
grabs
is
onto
more than
me.
your carry weight, but you got it.
Yeah. Well, okay. I will brace to be crushed.
Eritrea. You are being grappled by Mitros Man.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's still my threat now because he hurts.
Mhm.
Okay, this is the last
Your rounds
round
take
for it,
so
isn't
long.
it?
Oh, no, you got 5 rounds.
Jeez. Okay. Well, attacks against Nias. I don't get assess. Well, I mean, yeah, he's next to Darwin. Dang it. Okay.
Yeah, give me some straight attack rolls. Miss. 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 26 and 28, hey? You see as he shatters a rock and his AC jumps up by 5. Miss.
I'm not 4. I don't get assassinated. I don't get advantage. You're not my favorite enemy.
Come on, Lion of Historia. You have to try harder than that. Anocles, you're outside of the avalanche. What would you like to do? Anything?
Just gain some more altitude just in case anything decides to jump up out of the avalanche, trying to just get out of the way, and I'll just move kind of closer to where Brontes and Amphia are going to be coming down, so at least I'm in the area for them.
Okay. Anything with your action or dash?
Just movement.
Okay. If you are affected by the avalanche, I need you to make a DC 15 dexterity saving throw. Team Dynamis is a 13. Oof. Okay. Tanais gets that 13 because of the hands and everything else. Let's see. So that would be 49 gets cut in half to 48. 24 points of bludgeoning damage to Team Dynamis, except for Eritrea. You have 20 temp. So there we go. Eritrea takes none because of evasion. And she succeeded. Dynamis takes half. So 24 gets turned to 12 to Dynamis. He's got 8 temp remaining. There we go. Brontez, you make a 18. 18 saves. 49 turns to 24. Yep.
Do I half that as well because I have resistance to bludgeoning damage?
You do, yes. So 24 turns to 12. Boom.
There we go.
You're at 1 hit point.
Oh, wow.
You don't slide any further as rocks pummel you. However, let's see. That was the tumbling slabs. This time is the deathly chill. Everybody make a Constitution saving throw against a boat ton of cold damage. The icy torrent saps the vitality from creatures within the area, leeching away all of your warmth. You subtract 1 from your saving throw for each fail that you have gotten during the avalanche.
Oh. So that would be
32 turns
minus.
to 18 turns to 8.
That'd be 6. There we go.
And this is also
let's
for those
see.
flying?
No.
Cool.
Let's see. God mode fails. So that will be 32 points of cold damage to God mode.
Because this isn't a magical effect, right?
You have advantage on all saves. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
16 is a save, so that will be it's a con save. So evasion doesn't apply. So you take 16. Oh, but you got that -1 because you failed one. So that's a 15. Your DCs are too lower, so you needed a 13. You still save. Fantastic. So that 32 turns to 16 points of cold damage. So you lose that much temp. There we go. Fantastic. Let's see. Brontez, you get a 22. 22 minus. How many saves have you failed? 5?
I think I failed 6.
6. Okay. Yep, 6. You're right. So 22 minus 6 is
16.
16. That is a save. You take 16 points of cold damage.
I go down like a light.
You freeze to death again. Oof. Let's see. That's Brontez. That is Tanais, and yep, that is everyone. That's the 2 avalanche effects this round. You know, should I do the lightning one on Eritrea? That feels like cheating.
How many rounds left?
5.
Do it.
He says, Dynamis, watch out! And he casts Lightning Bolt. Oh, shit, that's a dexterity saving throw. No, I don't. I take it back.
Oh, no, never mind. Oh, 5 rounds. That's a long time. If I hit anybody that's not you and I heal, it's gonna keep going until this is done.
That lightning bolt doesn't go anywhere near.
Oh yeah,
I was going to say, yeah, I
says
changed my mind, and I said it before. Said it before any effects were rolled.
Dynamis absorbs it.
Mm-hmm.
He would. All right, let's see some of this come out. 1, 2, 3. Does a 20 hit you?
20 is my AC in God mode.
All right, you take 30 points of piercing damage.
I think that knocks me out. Let me do my DR, but I'm pretty sure that knocks me out. I
That would be 26. You've got
Yeah.
20 points.
20 points in 4 attempts, so I think that'll do it.
That knocks you out, and then you're immediately healed for 36.
So drop God mode, start going into death saves, and then you heal me with your other attacks. Okay.
Yep. And you are currently grappled by Tanias. Let's see. That is not on. There we go. That's 1. That's 2. Miss. And then with a bonus action, I will throw out another fortifying fumes. Our team gets 16 temp.
Hey.
And your next attack will do an additional 16 points of damage. Amphia, would you like to do anything?
Start sniffing a goblet of wine, I guess. It's floating down still. I somehow have a chair. Yeah. Dude. How high am I right now? It's been, what, 5-ish rounds? It's 5 times 6 is... Yeah.
Soon. Yep. You just float down, saved. Nice and safe from all this nastiness. The Yeti surfs down, and Brontez, the last thing you see is this Yeti jump up, and his block is what knocks you unconscious. He's right next to you.
I hate this Yeti.
Yeah. He kick flips the block and flies up and just bow hits you with the block and then lands hard.
Surfs up, my dude, huh? All right.
Yeah. It's your turn. Make a death save.
This
All
is
right,
how you became the bride of the Yeti.
Oh, that's the wrong one. Here, let me just go ahead and...
That's fine. Just roll one more.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay. You keep track of that. Rage ticks down. Dynamis. Oh, by the way, you take a failed death save at the start of your turn because it's so cold.
Gotcha.
You see Eritrea wake up, the divine spark in her fades, and she looks almost frail.
Okay.
That counts as a win.
I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna fortify more, I guess.
All right, your DC's dropped down by another 1.
Okay.
Ozias.
Okay, so my uncle is ignoring me.
You see him as he digs down into deeper into the snow.
All right. Let's see. 280 becomes 220 feet.
260 becomes 200.
Oh, you were correct. I'm sorry. I thought it was 280. 260 becomes 200. Okay. Frick. I know I saw Brontez get swept away. I don't know where he is presently. I
He's
saw that he got
gone.
swept away. Yeah, I'd stick around because until they're safe, I need to be able. I might need to dig them out for all I know, because I'm a mountain nymph on the inside, and I know what the mountains do like this. And I know that even if he makes a shelter, they might still need someone to dig them out. So I hold position because
Okay.
there's nothing else I can do right now because I have to be able to dig them out if I need to.
Eritrea, what would you like to do with your turn? You're fully in control of yourself. You wake up, you open your eyes, and you see Tanias over you. You are in a dark cave with Dynamis and what looks like hands surrounding you.
I don't remember anything from the transformation. I just remember King Yeti was here a moment ago.
Yep.
As far as I'm aware, King Yeti's still here because I don't know otherwise. I'm in a cave.
That counts as a win.
In its hands. I don't even. I mean, I don't even know there's an avalanche, right? Or can I see through the hands that something?
I mean, you know that you're actively in an avalanche. You can see it, hear it, feel it. It's real cold.
Okay. It's an avalanche. Can I make a survival check to see what I can do, or what I think I should do? Since I'm in control, I feel like I can make. I feel like I can make one to see what I know about avalanches or best way to deal with them. I've been friends with those Ayas for over 10 years. Surely I've heard of something about the mountains.
Yeah, I mean, dig in and wait for it to pass and try and climb out at the end.
Okay.
Or avoid it.
Right now. So let's see. Avalanche, dig in. I don't know.
Do you use your action to prepare for a round?
Trying to see what I got. Items, 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 items.
Poor Brontes.
Being buried in the snow.
So if we're gonna get buried, is there anything like any of my silver spear or my golden arrow? Can I use either of those to hold up? I'm hoping if we get buried, I can use it to reflect the light maybe so someone can find us if we're get buried. You know, it reflects the light enough for someone to see. Maybe the golden one because it doesn't blend in with the snow.
I mean, maybe. If someone unburies the snow enough to see your arrow sitting there, yeah.
Yeah. That's a fair point. Yeah, I can't hold it up. Yeah, then I'll just prepare for a round.
All right, your DCs are lowered by 1. Enocles.
Just gonna kind of hang out.
You
Circle
got it.
the area the last I saw anybody trying to keep an eye on that area so I can help with the dig out.
All right, so everybody that's not flying gets hit with the deathly chill again. I need a Constitution saving throw. -1 for every time you failed a check. Eritrea, you have 1 -1. So let's see. That is 33 cold damage. 33 cold damage turns to 16 on a save.
I'm in control of myself. I'd like to use an inspiration. I get one every session.
Dynamis, you succeed. You take 16 points of cold damage, cut in half to 8. 17 -1 is a 16. 16 is a save. You take 16 points of cold damage. You have 16 temp, remember that. Dynamis and Eritrea. Now for Brontes, we have to talk about you.
Yep.
Brontes, you get a 16 -6 is a 10.
Yep.
Take a failed death save.
All right.
And then, yeah, that adjudicates everything for that. Fantastic. The ice burial takes place. As the debris settles, air is forced from the avalanche, rapidly compressing it to solid ice and entombing any lucky enough to survive its valance. Every creature that has failed at least one saving throw against the powdered turret is buried under 15 feet of packed snow. So, Brontez, you are 15 feet underground. In order to, while buried in the snow, you make death saving throws once per minute rather than once per round.
Okay.
Eritrea, Dynamis, Tanias, you all are also 15 feet underground. You can bury yourself out according to those rules. And we will discuss those rules when we come back from break. Let's go ahead and hop to our break, guys.
Okay.
So we will be right back in 10-ish minutes. See you then. Thanks for tuning in.
Oh, oh, yeah. Hey!
Who's that walking through the rain?
Yeah, back in Barnes Vegas. Hey! Yeah.
Who's that walking through the rain?
Who's that walking through the rain? Oh. Used to wear a mortal name, dragon fire in my veins. Lost my love, but not my soul. Storm still burning in my bones. Yeah, I fell, but I ain't done. Thunder only needs one drum. You can knock me to the ground, but you can't stop this sound. Yeah, pan flute riff laid over, babe.
I was on shows
Once upon a time, now I let that lightning rhyme. She gave her life, I took a breath, turned my sorrow into death. I said, thunder got a groove now. Clap your hands, feel a boom now. When the dragon hears my call, he gon' shake the heavens off. Thunder got a groove now. Thirsty soul, it's so loud. Prophecy can't hold me down when this storm is in my sound. Ooh, they try to target me in the fight. See the rhythm, know I'm right. Inspire hearts, lift them high. Watch their courage multiply. I ain't reckless, I ain't wild. I just play it smooth and style. But when that horn section hits, even fate gotta admit.
Band drops to bass plus drums. Wait a minute. You thought the storm was finished? You thought sacrifice would end me? Nah. She turned me into music. And music don't die.
Horn hit, take it to the bridge. Oh, thunder got a groove now. Let the heavens move now. Dragging somewhere, feeling me. That heart's still true now. Thunder got a groove now. I ain't lost, I prove now. Call me Bronnis, hear me rise. Storm with rhythm in disguise.
Yeah, that's right. Storm don't break me.
Storm remade me. Woo! Oh no, 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 man, oh no. Oh yeah.
Horn blast finish.
Oh, oh, oh yeah. Hey!
Who's that walking through the rain?
Yeah, back in Barnes Vegas. Hey! Yeah.
Who's that walking through the rain?
Who's that walking through the rain? Oh. Used to wear a mortal name, dragon fire in my veins. Lost my love, but not my soul. Storm still burning in my bones. Yeah, I fell, but I ain't done. Thunder only needs one drum. You can knock me to the ground, but you can't stop this sound. Yeah, pan flute riff laid over, babe.
I was on shows
Once upon a time. try to target me in the fight. See the rhythm, know I'm right. Inspire hearts, lift them high. Watch their courage multiply. I ain't reckless, I ain't wild. I just play it smooth and style. But when that horn section hits, even fate gotta admit.
Band drops to bass plus drums. Wait a minute. You thought the storm was finished? You thought sacrifice would end me? Nah. She turned me into music. And music don't die. Hard hit. Take it to the bridge. Oh, thunder got a groove now. Let the heavens move now. Dragging somewhere, feeling me. That heart's still true now. Thunder got a groove now. I ain't lost, I prove now. Call me Bronny's, hear me rise. Storm with rhythm in disguise.
Yeah, that's right. Storm don't break me. Storm remade me. Woo! Oh no, 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 no. Oh yeah. Horn blast finish. Oh, oh, oh yeah. Hey! Who's that walking through the rain? Yeah, back in Barnes Vegas. Hey! Yeah. Who's that walking through the rain? Who's that walking through the rain? Oh. Used to wear a mortal name, dragon fire in my veins. Lost my love, but not my soul. Storm still burning in my bones. Yeah, I fell, but I ain't done. Thunder only needs one drum. You can knock me to the ground, but you can't stop this sound. Yeah, pan flute riff laid over bass. I was on shows once upon a time. Now I let that lightning rhyme. She gave her life, I took a breath, turned my sorrow into death. I said thunder got a groove now. Clap your hands, feel a boom now. When the dragon hears my call, he gon' shake the heavens off. Thunder got a groove now. Thirsty saw it somehow. Prophecy can't hold me down when this storm is in my sound. Ooh, they try to target me in the fight. See the rhythm, know I'm right. Inspire hearts, lift them high. Watch their courage multiply. I ain't reckless, I ain't wild. I just play it smooth and style. But when that horn section hits, even fate gotta admit.
Band drops to bass plus drums. Wait a minute. You thought the storm was finished? You thought sacrifice would end me? Nah. She turned me into music. And music don't die. Hard hit. Take it to the bridge. Oh, thunder got a groove now. Let the heavens move now. Dragging somewhere, feeling me. That heart's still true now. Thunder got a groove now. I ain't lost, I prove now. Call me Bronny's, hear me rise. Storm with rhythm in disguise. Yeah, that's right. Storm don't break me. Storm remade me. Woo! Oh no, 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 no. Oh yeah. Horn blast finish. Oh, oh, oh yeah. Hey! Who's that walking through the rain? Yeah, back in Barnes Vegas. Hey! Yeah! but not my soul. Storm still burning in my bones. Yeah, I fell, but I ain't done. Thunder only needs one drum. You can knock me to the ground, but you can't stop this sound. Yeah, pan flute riff laid over bass. I was on choke once upon a time. Now I let that lightning rhyme. She gave her life. I took a breath, turned my sorrow into death. I said, thunder got a groove now. Clap your hands, feel a boom now. When the dragon hears my call, he gon' shake the heavens off. Thunder got a groove now. Thirsty saw it somehow. Prophecy can't hold me down when this storm is in my sound. Ooh, they try to target me in the fight. See the rhythm, know I'm right. Inspire hearts, lift them high. Watch their courage multiply. I ain't reckless, I ain't wild. I just play it smooth and style. But when that horn section hits, even fate gotta admit. Band drops to bass plus drums. Wait a minute. You thought the storm was finished? You thought sacrifice would end me? Nah. She turned me into music. And music don't die. Hard hit. Take it to the bridge. Oh, thunder got a groove now. Let the heavens move now. Dragging somewhere, feeling me. That heart's still true now. Thunder got a groove now. I ain't lost, I'm proof now. Call me Bronny's, hear me rise. Storm with rhythm in disguise. Yeah, that's right. Storm don't break me. Storm remade me. Woo! Oh no, 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 man, oh no. Oh yeah. Horn blast finish. Oh, oh, oh yeah. Hey! Who's that walking through the rain? Yeah, back in Barnes Vegas. Hey! Yeah. Who's that walking through the rain? Who's that walking through the rain? Oh. Used to wear a mortal name, dragon fire in my veins. Lost my love, but not my soul. Storm still burning in my bones. Yeah, I fell, but I ain't done. Thunder only needs one drum. You can knock me to the ground, but you can't stop this sound. Yeah, pan flute riff laid over bass. I was on choke once upon a time. Now I let that lightning rhyme. She gave her life. I took a breath, turned my sorrow into death. I said, thunder got a groove now. Clap your hands, feel a boom now. When the dragon hears my call, he gon' shake the heavens off. Thunder got a groove now. Thirsty saw it somehow. Prophecy can't hold me down when this storm is in my sound. Ooh, they try to target me in the fight. See the rhythm, know I'm right. Inspire hearts, lift them high. Watch their courage multiply. I ain't reckless, I ain't wild. I just play it smooth and style. But when that horn section hits, even fate gotta admit. Band drops to bass plus drums. Wait a minute. You thought the storm was finished? You thought sacrifice would end me? Nah. She turned me into music. And music don't die. Hard hit. Take it to the bridge. Oh, thunder got a groove now. Let the heavens move now. Dragging somewhere, feeling me. That heart's still true now. Thunder got a groove now. I ain't lost, I'm proof now. Call me Bronny's, hear me rise. Storm with rhythm in disguise. Storm don't break me. Storm remade me. Woo! Oh no, 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 man, oh no. Oh yeah. Horn blast finish. Oh, oh, oh yeah. Hey!
Who's that walking through the rain?
Yeah, back in Barnes Vegas. Hey! Yeah.
Who's that walking through the rain?
Who's that walking through the rain? Oh. Used to wear a mortal name, dragon fire in my veins. Lost my love, but not my soul. Storm still burning in my bones. Yeah, I fell, but I ain't done. Thunder only needs one drum. You can knock me to the ground, but you can't stop this sound. Yeah, pan flute riff laid over, babe.
I was on Joe's
Once upon a time, now I let that lightning rhyme. She gave her life, I took the breath, turned my sorrow into death. I said, thunder got a groove now. Clap your hands, feel a boom now. When the dragon hears my call, he gon' shake the heavens off. Thunder got a groove now. Thirsty saw it somehow. Prophecy can't hold me down when this storm is in my sound. Ooh, they try to target me in the fight. See the rhythm, know I'm right. Inspire hearts, lift them high. Watch their courage multiply. I ain't reckless, I ain't wild. I just play it smooth and style. But when that horn section hits, even fate gotta admit. Band drops to bass plus drums. Wait a minute. You thought the storm was finished? You thought sacrifice would end me? Nah. She turned me into music. And music don't die. Hard hit. Take it to the bridge. Oh! Thunder got a groove now. Let the heavens move now. Dragging somewhere, feeling me. That thought still true now. Thunder got a groove now. I ain't lost, I prove now. Call me Bronnis, hear me rise. Storm with rhythm in disguise. Yeah, that's right. Storm don't break me. Storm remade me. Woo! Oh no, 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 man, oh no. Oh yeah. Horn blast finish. Oh, oh, oh yeah. Hey!
Who's that walking through the rain?
Yeah, back in Barnes Vegas. Hey! Yeah.
Who's that walking through the rain?
Who's that walking through the rain? Oh. Used to wear a mortal name, dragon fire in my veins. Lost my love, but not my soul. Storm still burning in my bones. Yeah, I fell, but I ain't done. Thunder only needs one drum. You can knock me to the ground, but you can't stop this sound. Yeah, pan flute riff laid over, babe.
I was on Joe's
Once upon a time, now I let that lightning rhyme. She gave her life, I took the breath, turned my sorrow into death. I said, thunder got a groove now. Clap your hands, feel a boom now. When the dragon hears my call, he gon' shake the heavens off. Thunder got a groove now. Thirsty saw it somehow. Prophecy can't hold me down when this storm is in my sound. Ooh, they try to target me in the fight. See the rhythm, know I'm right. Inspire hearts, lift them high. Watch their courage multiply. I ain't reckless, I ain't wild. I just play it smooth and style. But when that horn section hits, even fate gotta admit. drops to bass plus drums. Wait a minute. You thought the storm was finished? You thought sacrifice would end me? Nah. She turned me into music. And music don't die. Hard hit. Take it to the bridge. Oh, thunder got a groove now. Let the heavens move now. Dragging somewhere, feeling me. That thought still true now. Thunder got a groove now. I ain't lost my groove now. Call me Bronnis, hear me rise. Storm with rhythm in disguise. Yeah, that's right. Storm don't break me. Storm remade me. Woo! Oh no, 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 no. Oh yeah. Horn blast finish. Oh, oh, oh yeah. Hey!
Who's that walking through the rain?
Yeah, back in Barnes Vegas. Hey! Yeah.
Who's that walking through the rain?
Who's that walking through the rain? Oh. Used to wear a mortal name, dragon fire in my veins. Lost my love, but not my soul. Storm still burning in my bones. Yeah, I fell, but I ain't done. Thunder only needs one drum. You can knock me to the ground, but you can't stop this sound. Yeah, pan flute riff laid over bass.
I was on shows
Once upon a time, now I let that lightning rhyme. She gave her life, I took a breath, turned my sorrow into death. I said, thunder got a groove.
And we're back. Welcome back, everybody, to CEN, your collective entertainment network. Spicy, spicy art in the meme chat describing the terrible situation at hand. Ozias, Amphia, Anocles, you descend 60 feet. What you see your friends overtaken and covered and buried in this freezing ice. And then you see a supernatural sheen as it freezes solid. And then once again, the quiet of Telemach settles in. What do you do?
I'm gonna try to take note of where Brontes went down. Just try to memorize
gonna
that
be tough.
location. Like do like okay, in between these two hands. Like, if I need to make like a survival or a nature check, let me know.
Okay, I will get back to you on that.
Mhm.
Ozias, Anocles, what do you do?
Seeing everyone get buried, I am horribly anxious to reach the ground when this spell is no longer prohibiting me from descending. So he descends down from like 200 feet down to 140 feet, and he's like trying to reach out with his nexus as far as he can, but he's just 10 feet short of the freaking ground. Um, but I am fixed on that spot where I know Dynamis was, because I saw it as the whole thing settled. He suddenly drops down entirely. Um, but I am literally like counting the seconds as I am descending, trying to beat with my wings, trying to push myself closer to the ground so I can finally get that out because I know Brontes is gone, but I know Eritrea can find him, and I know exactly where Eritrea is.
You hope. Anocles, what are you doing?
Gonna hover down to about 20 feet above the ice and use a combination of one of my new favorite spells and finger guns and firebolt, and I'm just gonna start blasting, trying to chip away at the ice to get down to the snow.
You got it. Amphia, make for me a wisdom perception, or wisdom survival check. Your choice. The
25.
last you saw of Brontes, you lost track of him when he was well over 200 feet away from you. You saw him getting swept down the mountain by that powder.
Okay, so I have no idea where he's at. Or
I mean, that's your idea.
he's about 200 feet that way? Or
He is at least 200 feet that way.
That way. See, I'm on the ground now? Or am I still floating down?
Well, you will
Or
then
maybe-
float another 60 feet down to 80 feet above the ground.
Okay. Let's see. Air tray looks fine. Everybody else is up at least. Yeah, I can't do anything up 80 feet above
You do
the
nothing.
ground.
Ozias.
I'm
You're
now
80 feet
finally
above the
within
ground.
range. Yeah, I'm now finally within range. I'm going to immediately of where I saw Dynamis's weird non-Euclidean self vanish into the snow. And because I am still within that range, I can still see him because of my third eye. So I know exactly where he is at.
He is 110 feet down from you.
Yes, that is still within range. I got 130 feet on my nexus. So I'm
Yeah,
going
no,
to
I was
immediately
letting
start
you know exactly where
using-
he's at. He's 30 feet under the ground.
Yep. I immediately start using ways of water to start moving that ice, using my own knowledge of masonry and structures to try and still keep it as a stable hole that I am creating, that so that it doesn't like cause another avalanche. But
You are
creating a more
proficient in
stable
Mason's
hole.
tools, aren't you? Go ahead and make me a Mason's tool
am.
check based off of intelligence.
Oh God, this is the real question. I'm going to use an inspiration to give myself advantage on this. 18.
You do your best.
Okay.
You float down another 20 feet above the ground, just waiting for this spell to wear off as you were rescued. And when you do, you see Eritrea, Tanias, and Dynamis all burst out of the ground, gasping for air.
Oh, thank God.
Damn it, that's cold.
Eritrea,
Yeah.
we lost Brontes. Do you have a read on him?
What direction?
And then you hit the ground.
What direction was he?
I'm like pointing 80 feet up in the air. That way?
Well, no, you would have floated 20 feet. They burst out of the ground, and then you float 20 feet down as they finally crawl out of the hole.
Okay. I'm still
What direction
pointing though.
was
I'm like, he's that way.
That way?
I'm
Dynamis,
floating
throw me
down.
as far as you can. I could probably find him if you throw me far. You throw farther than I can run.
That's nowhere near true.
Really?
Eritrea, I can fly faster than anyone else here right now. Take my hand.
Hold on, don't discourage it.
I don't. Dynamis, I understand you're very, very strong. I am faster than you.
Alright, I grab his ice stand.
Grabs my hand. My fly speed is 120 feet.
I throw a
Action dash,
snowball
that's
at him.
220 feet.
You were told that he is at least 200 feet south of you.
I head southwards, like coasting. I have picked up Eritrea. I'm holding her, and I am zooming that direction.
Go ahead and roll that check for me, Eritrea.
Yep. And then survival to find him, right?
Well, roll me that check first.
How do I...
Just do a whisper roll of a d20 and then tell me with your modifier.
Yeah, I don't know how to whisper.
You type in /GMR.
DMR? Okay.
or GMW. What do you add to the check?
3.
Okay, Ozias, what do you add to an insight check?
He sucks.
My insight is 2. I have an Eritrea. I don't need insight.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is how this has worked this whole long. He can't pursue. He can't insight what's been going on.
How is my insight better?
I'm not a wisdom-based character. I'm a charisma-based character.
You dash around. Make for me a survival check. It is at disadvantage.
I am proficient in survival, and I am, of course, with her. Am I able to give her advantage?
Well,
You were using your action to dash, aren't you?
You are correct.
well, I have advantage because he's my favorite enemy, and I have advantage to track my favorite enemies. I have advantage because I marked him as my ward, which also gives me advantage, especially when it comes to
So
location.
straight roll.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So I have a straight roll.
Okay.
He's my favorite enemy, and I marked him in Telemark. 22.
22. Roll me a d4.
1.
Brontez, make a death save. You search for 1 minute at 200 feet, and you know he is nowhere near here.
He's not here.
Okay, we 200 feet further south. Then we keep going.
Fine.
How long does it take you to get 200 feet?
My movement speed with upgrade is 120 feet. Using flying.
And you're carrying someone, so cut in half.
So 60 times 2. Using my movement and my dash, that becomes 120, so that's 2 rounds.
Eritrea.
Huh?
Let's see.
How long has he been doing this? Because I would have probably long started him by now. Have this been going on for a while?
You were using your action to search.
The entire time, yeah, that's true. Fair enough.
Ozias.
Mm-hmm.
Roll for me your necrotic, your death touch.
The casual one?
Yeah.
8.
Eritrea, you take 8 points of necrotic damage, and you hear her gasp in pain, and you see that she has been slowly rotting away from your grasp.
Eritrea, what? Are you alright? How are you transmuting?
Do you drop her?
We gotta find Brontez. We'll discuss this later.
Yeah, that's what priority is right now. Like I see this happening, but it's like, okay, this is a question for later. But right now, we need to get.
You drop her.
Brontez.
Eritrea, make me an acrobatics check.
I don't drop her. I do not drop her. No. This is a conversation
Okay.
This is a conversation to be had. I'm not dropping her.
Yep. Nope.
Right.
Me and him. I told him not to drop me. We'll discuss it later. And he's like, "Yeah, we're going up, but fine, Brontez."
All right, I put you at 10 hit points.
I understand. Can I do anything as bonus action?
I mean, you have a bonus action.
So, how hard would it be to concentrate on healing spirit? Well, I'd have to make concentration checks every time, wouldn't I?
Yep. And healing spirit is not as fast as his fly speed.
No, I was gonna say he's much faster than healing spirit. Okay, I'll drink a potion.
You drink a potion, make a survival check. Ozias, roll death touch. As you realize that she's been taking this damage in secret and deceiving you.
Oh God.
You take 18 points of necrotic damage this round.
I got a 25 on the survival check.
Roll me a d4. You know that he's about 80 feet south of you.
80 feet south is like in general direction, or like south, like down under the ground.
South is in the direction, not down. Brontez, make me 2 death saves.
80 feet south, Ozias.
I change direction, and I also use a bonus action to summon a ball ahead of us, which I will then have immediately explode and heal Eritrea as we pass through it. Actually, it'll heal both of us as we pass through it.
Well, we're doing narratives here. It takes you 2 minutes for that. Instead of having you roll 20 sets of 2d10, Eritrea tells you he's about 50 foot south, and then that damage will take her out.
I'm gonna drink out the healing potion.
Shit.
Okay, you get 10 health. Go ahead and roll me 40 d10, Ozias.
Said 40?
Yep. 2 minutes worth. How many healing potions you got?
Not that many.
Got the
Okay.
flask.
I
Roll
don't
the
want to use. I don't want to diminish the flask that quickly, though.
So, in the name of expediency, she tells you that as you search for 2 minutes, you know that he is 50 feet south of where you're at, and you see as the damage takes her out.
I will
You hold
put
on or
her
let go?
down.
Okay.
I will put her down on the ground. I'll immediately use my bonus action to summon a ball, which will then explode to heal her. Which will heal her for 11.
Okay.
And myself for 11.
Mm-hmm.
So that comes up to what? 45. And then I will continue my movement speed going in the direction that Eritrea had indicated and pointed, moving 50 feet south.
Eritrea, you can keep up on the ground at this point with
Yep.
your dashing and everything, even though it's difficult terrain. Make for me another survival check as you look for the survivor.
Natural 20 for 28.
You know that he is directly below you in unknown amount of feet.
Ozias, he's down here.
Got it.
Brontez, make a
I
dash
will.
Okay.
Come on,
Use. Wait. Okay, unknown amount of feet. I will use. Yeah, I'll use ways of water and just start digging through the snow. As I say, Eritrea, best guess on how deep he might be.
No clue.
I would use ways of water. I'll start like trying to create that same hole, that same opening, going downwards, 10 by 10 cube of space, reinforcing the sides so it doesn't collapse in on us as we go down.
All right, you do that once. Make for me a Mason's tool check.
Already to give him advantage.
Are you proficient in Mason's tools?
No, but I have an ability that gives someone within 30 feet of me an advantage on a skill save or something once per
All
short rest.
right, I gotcha.
Okay. So this
No,
is advantage.
I give him advantage.
24.
24. It is secure. You excavate 10 feet of snow and you do not see Brontez.
All right, this is going to be. If I did a blast, I empower myself, I pour a bunch of points into it, and I did a blast, which is a 45-foot cone, and use it to create a sort of a steam blast that would melt the snow, but if, in terms of my allies, because it's part of how the effect works, would heal him if it comes in contact with him.
Like a bat sonar, almost?
More like rapidly making a cone, a pyramid underground.
You cannot shoot a wall and affect your ally on the other side of the wall.
Okay. So if I blast it, it would have to be full on blast, and I risk hitting him.
If you blast the ground, it's like shooting the wall in front of you.
Gotcha. Okay. I keep going then. I do another ways of water
Make Mason's tool check.
to create the hole. I'm going to use my last inspiration. Let's take this at advantage. 23.
You find a frozen corpse of a Dragonlord. Tangled, beaten, bloodied, bruised, dead.
Grab him.
Okay, I'll grab him and I'll start running towards Amphia and Tanias.
Has this group found any diamonds yet?
Nope.
It's a great question. It's a great question.
None of you take a look at him. Eritrea, you carry the dragon into the distance, into the cold. Brontez, make a death save. They bring you Brontez's corpse. Amphia, you see Brontez slung over Eritrea's shoulder like a deer.
Diamonds? Anybody have a diamond?
No, we looked last time. We didn't have any. That's Guile been looking for them for weeks.
Oh, I feel so useless.
Why didn't you heal him?
Is he alive?
Bring him here. I'll check. Did you not check?
No.
It's been a long day.
Tanias looks at him desperately, then his shoulders slump, and he looks at you, and he grabs a needle and stabs Brontez in the face for 33 points of healing, Brontez. Don't worry, I've got you.
Holy shit.
Oh. I was on the banks. I was nearly there.
Oh, you're alive. Oh God, my wings are tired. I sit down on the ground.
I sit. My legs hurt.
I hate the snow so much.
I'm robbing a jewelry store after this.
Seems a little extreme, but all right. All right. We should. Is everyone okay? Do we have a dynamist?
Dynamis is good. He's over there sitting.
All right. Okay.
What's your con modifier, Brontez?
That'd be 3.
So you can take 35 and 32. Hey, look, that was almost perfect. Let's see. Ozias, your con modifier is a
5.
32 and 31 to Ozias. Amphia, you're at full health. That fight did nothing to you.
She was unconscious.
Dynamis, what's your con modifier?
7.
Oh. Frickin' giants.
We need to rest, but I'd like to get off the mountain first before we do that.
Hold on, I'm almost done. Anocles, what's your con modifier?
3.
What is your con modifier, Amphia?
5.
Holy smokes! It's like you guys knew he was a con-based healer or something.
Mm-hmm. That or we
Let's
just
see,
wanted
4.
HP.
Who wants HP in a campaign? That's ridiculous.
Everyone knows Constitution's a dumb stat.
You know, it's really funny. The first time I played Odyssey of the Dragonlords, one of the players did dump con, and he was a vampire.
Oh, that's a silly idea.
He did it on purpose too. It was hilarious. Lord Athen, we remember you, Kale. Didn't last long, but man, was it funny. So, tonight takes about a minute. 1, 2, 3, about 3 minutes, and patches you all up with his band-aids. You know, here soon I'm going to have to start charging you for bandages. This is getting expensive.
You can pull from the group fund. You just have to let us know.
There's a group fund?
There's been
Yes.
Wait, you guys are getting paid?
So have you. Have you not been taking your payments? For the love of God, John.
Wait, how much money should I have?
You know what? No one gets money anymore. I'm keeping it all for myself. You guys get nothing.
That's my
I
question.
quit. It's all mine.
That's not even Osias. That's Mason. Mason's like, no, forget it. You guys get nothing anymore. I'm not dividing the money anymore. I'm keeping
It's
it all
mine.
for myself.
It's my. It's my hoard now. It's mine. I'm done.
It's mine. Oh.
I have so many questions to ask. I was frozen, and I see a bunch of hairy monkeys. What happened?
That's pretty much it. You were frozen, and there were a bunch of hairy monkeys, and then there was a lot of snow.
What happened between then and the hairy monkeys? That's what I would like to know.
Fire.
I have more
It's a weird
questions.
glint in Osias's eye. Lots and lots of fire. You don't understand, Brontes. The power. The sheer, unmitigated power.
You
I
know what?
mean,
I could do this with some fire. I could do with some fire right about now. And why are you talking like a crazy man?
I'm not talking like a crazy man. You're crazy. How dare you accuse me of being crazy?
Right, right. Oh, my legs. I think they gave out. Give me a second.
Are you?
So,
Is that just?
that means that all 3 labors are done.
Yes. Yes.
And then you see B team slide up in a sled. It's Kyra!
It's not even like an old-fashioned sled. It's like a sled, actual sled, snowmobile.
Kyra, Peter, all of them in a big sled. Woo, that was fun.
She'd gotten from her dad.
Can we do that again?
No.
No.
I think we are done with the snow for now.
I could have sworn I saw a Yeti just sort of jump up into the air.
Where?
Yes, you probably did.
My friend Osias, I am so glad that you are okay. You dropped this.
What is he handing me?
He hands you a pair of gloves. Could have
Yes,
swore you were wearing those a
Mr.
minute
Bear.
ago. The fingers are ripped out.
Slide them on. I look at Eritrea.
So anyways, that's the story of how Brontes the Black Thumb made his way down from the mountain of Telemark.
The black thumb. That's what we're going with. The black thumb. Okay. Okay.
But, well, you don't have feet.
Black hoof.
My hoof. Do I look? Do I look at my hooves? Do these look like a joke to you?
Hey, I imagine he says that, and then the camera pans around, and Brontez's hair is all crazy. He's all bloodied and bruised.
It's so cool. Even when he's nearly dead, the Dragonlord still has some fun.
The camera cuts back to you all. Cuts back to you all in the middle of Astoria, in the middle of the bar, drinking with Pythor and Kyra, having a fabulous time. And she says, well, that's exactly how it happened. Now, who's going to buy some drinks for my boys? And the big crowd of people who were listening to the story all let out a big cheer. Hooray!
Opa!
A new song dials up on the Juke. That's the name of the bard. His name is Juke. And Kyra grabs Dynamis by the hands and says, dance with me.
Not really in the mood for dancing. If Dynamis goes back to drinking.
Someone else will just have to dance with me then. Pythor settles up next to you for a second. He has shaved his head and face recently. And he says to you, yeah, I get that, bro. He slaps you heartily on the back. I got something for you. Take care of my sister. And he hands you a silver chain, and he walks off into the night to go get his custom black chariot and ride into the distance.
I look at Kara and go, he's in his divorced dad phase, I can tell. You can hear the music as he drives away.
Is that Nickelback?
Given the new context of what has now occurred, apparently, during this, Ozias, while in the bar, would sit down at a table with Eritrea before she's noticed Neri is drunk. Sit down to drink in front of Eritrea, have his own drink. John goes dark. So, do you, Eritrea, do you want to start this conversation, or should I start this conversation?
Something may be going on their side of things.
Something will probably happen.
Yeah, John's camera's
Maybe,
dark.
possibly.
Oh.
Oh no.
Who knew?
Oh, well, there it goes. Today's episode is brought to you by BattleZoo. All things created, all different types of creatures you can find on their website. Play creatures from like giants to dragons and all types of Eldamon. Coming soon to a TTRPG near you.
Sorry about that, Mr. Producer. We had a power flash.
It's okay. It happens.
Ooh.
That's what I figured, because all of a sudden, your camera went dark, but I could still see stuff in the background, and then you disappeared. Like, uh-oh, power.
Yep, our modem's kicking back on, but our power flashed like 4 or 5 times. Super weird. Gaia says, no parties for you.
Is Rose then disconnected, I'm assuming?
She will probably end up disconnecting here in a minute, yeah.
Yep, there you go.
There it is.
All right, well, there's a conversation that is had between Ozias and Eritrea, in which we can resume whenever she gets back on, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. But as for the rest of you, Dynamis, you said you're going drink by yourself.
Yep.
Headset not working? Or
Well, I mean, there's no internet right now. I'm on my phone.
oh, right. Sorry. Oh, you have internet back.
Do I? Or are you on your computer or your phone as well?
I'm on my phone, but I gotta turn it on speak to talk.
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
Well,
You guys, oh, go ahead.
go ahead.
I was gonna say, you guys know that scene from White Chicks where Terry Crews is dancing with the whistle?
Yeah.
That's what Amphia is doing right now with Kira.
Nice. Well, we get to time skip back to after Ozias and Brontes, who now has 2 levels of exhaustion, are interrogating people in a prison cell with Anocles. I almost said Hilda. Amphia, Eritrea are going about town, searching for something.
These druids are up to something, man.
I missed what happened when our power cut out in here. What was those eyes there, Freya? I missed that part.
We didn't pursue that because you weren't there to do it. But you can go ahead and have that conversation now.
Okay.
Can you guys
back in the bar?
my computer's not loading because the internet's out.
Yeah, you just have about a 30-second lag, so keep that in mind.
Oh, that's gonna make it hard.
Okay.
10-second lag, just timed it.
Okay. So, the last thing Ozias said was, so, we have something to talk about. Do you want to start this conversation, or should I?
Dragonlords first.
All right. My curse affects you, doesn't it?
That is correct.
And is this a recent thing, or has it always affected you?
Do you want to feel better? Or do you want the truth?
I want the truth. You're my friend. I want to hear the truth.
Okay. Always. It's always affected me. And once I realized I was a demigod that could pursue godhood, I made it my goal to try to find a way to break your curse using my divinity if I had to. It's been my secret pet project for the last while. But if I told you, you wouldn't let me. And you were really excited and happy when you thought that someone wasn't affected. So I just toughed it out. Man, that really fucking hurts.
So, this whole time,
Yep.
this whole time, I have been hurting you with every friendly gesture, every clap on the back, every time we shook hands, or any time we hugged. I have been hurting you.
Or kissed.
Who was it who said that?
Kyra. I'm betting it's Kyra.
I stopped dancing for a second and go, what?
Edocles
I
interrogating
just launched and said Kyra.
Edocles pauses while interrogating that one guy.
Don't make it weirder than it already is.
Why would you not tell me the truth?
I was hoping I could cure it before you found out. Also, I didn't want you to think that you would be alone forever and have to seclude yourself to a mountain by yourself for the rest of your life.
I suppose next you're going to tell me that Pythor has been lying to me all these years and has actually been afflicted by the same curse.
I don't know. I haven't told him. I imagine bro code would make him tell you, so I haven't told him. I also don't plan on telling my dad about the whole Ochos thing, so I mean, you know.
I don't know what to feel right now. Because part of me is furious that you have lied to me for all these years. Another part is grateful at how kind you are.
You tell anyone I was kind, I'll call you a liar.
And then another part of me is humiliated. Because I have spent the last 10 years celebrating the idea that there's someone who I can share a simple touch with, a simple hug with. And it has been a lie.
Kiss.
I cast Meteor on whoever it is who keeps saying that. entire part of the inn just is crushed under a rock.
You see a ferret run away quickly.
The last remnants of guile in the world.
Was that 3 ferrets in a trench coat?
He alters the magic and turns your meteor into a meteor. Meatier, and a giant meatball hits the plates.
Still crushes it. It's like, what weighs more, a pound of feathers or a pound of rocks? Still both a pound.
All right, my internet reset. Fantastic.
Hey. But I just don't know what to feel right now, Eritrea, because I feel like the person who I trusted most in this world has been lying to me for the last 10 years of my life. And there goes John. And
he's coming back. Don't worry.
Yeah, he's reconnecting to the internet, I believe.
I'm sorry, Mr. Producer. Don't get the hose again. I mean, we're live. Hey!
But, deep-seated emotional moment.
It puts the dice in the basket and it rolls for disadvantage.
Okay, it's gone. Moment's gone. Sorry.
And then they kiss.
I punched the halfling.
Turns out it was 3 ferrets in the trench coat.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I was hoping I had more time to come up with a better excuse, but I know I broke your trust. Decade is a long time to lie. And I know I mean, I could say I did it with the best intentions, but it doesn't make it feel any better for you, and I'm sorry for that. My goal, once I found out that I could possibly cure it with divinity, was to do that, was to break your curse using divine power, because surely only a god could fix it. But I haven't gotten that far yet.
Is there anything else that you are hiding from me or lying to me about?
I mean, I don't remember what you know and don't know, so can we,
Wow.
Give her a look and I kind of lean across the table. Eritrea.
Really hoping I had more time for this one, too. I was hoping to have more time. I had Miri swear an oath of silence for the last 45 years. She's been quiet because I made her swear an oath, because I used my rank on her to make her stay silent about something that I knew. And that's why she's been mad. And using Amazonian code hand language with me is because I recently unoathed her when Brontes and I hatched Kimmy Drex.
Oh, okay. I just stare at you expectantly, waiting for.
Oh, you want to know this right now? Okay, you want to know. You want everything out in the open now. Okay. Oh.
How?
Yeah,
how
right
much
in the
is
middle
there?
of the inn. This fanfic writes itself.
I guess wall and just block off the rest of the inn from us. What else is there for me to know, Eritrea?
I am worried that the reason why I black out and go angry whenever I'm in God mode and I try to kill everyone that I care about is because of our dead life mate. And with the Amazonian life mate bond, whenever you lose one, you go into a rage, which is why I believe I can't help it whenever and I black out. And it's gotten worse since the divine spark activated, being near my dad and Kyra and everything.
Okay. Is is there is there a way to fix that? Is there a way to uh, control it, corral it?
From my understanding, you kind of there's a whenever an Amazonian loses a life mate and the other life mate's still around, they usually kind of just wander the island until someone puts them down and out of their misery. Otherwise, they just roam forever in a murder rage that usually isn't quelled by anything. That's why I'm so hesitant of Neri being in danger, is because it's only a matter of time before I can't control it, considering I've already lost one. If I lose Neri, I don't know how hard it would be to control.
You might not come out of it.
Right. I think the only reason why I'm out of it now is because I have the fury of the god of war.
Okay. Have you... Wow, this is a lot more than what I'm qualified to deal with. Have you talked to anyone? about this? About to your father, to your aunt, to your other aunt?
Nope. I used the 45 years that I kept Mary under an oath of silence to hopefully pretend she didn't die. But here we are, and she's still dead. So
Eritrea, did you never grieve for her?
I don't think now's the time to go into the full details of the last 45 years of my emotionally stunted recovery, and 10 of that years. Yeah, I
You notice Neri engaging in a drinking contest. She's starting to get very, very inebriated, and she starts to dance and laugh in the distance.
the less. Telemark had a lot of answers. I feel like maybe more questions, but a lot of answers. But I don't know how it works. I
All right. What about Neri? Did Neri grieve?
no, I made her swear an oath of silence for 45 years. She was never allowed to speak or mention what happened on Themis for the last 45 years.
You mean to tell me for the last 45 years, neither of you have actually taken the time to actually grieve the loss of your life mate?
No, that's why I went to go fight the Eurasians, and that's why I went to go be a gladiator. It helped. If I
Eritrea, you can take any number of different things that would act as a painkiller, but that doesn't deal with the fact that there is a wound in your heart, in your chest, where someone important once rested. This is not something you can ignore.
it worked for the last 45 years.
And you go into a blind rage where you say yourself you cannot control it.
There's like a 50% chance that might have happened because of my dad. We don't know. We don't know for sure.
Because you're not.
The only person who would know is maybe my mom or Leto, but they're both dead too. So the only people I have to ask is Leto or my mom. They're both dead. Unless I can somehow make a trip to the Nether Sea with Lutheria. I don't know any other Amazonians that have life mates. It's a weird thing.
Then perhaps your aunt, Valis. She's the goddess of wisdom. If there's any living person who might be able to give insight into this, it would be Valis. It would be your aunt.
I was gonna bring it up then once we met Valis, but I was hoping to keep pretending until we had more answers. Telemark's not really the time to bring up all the stuff I've been kind of just slipping under the carpet for a while, because I mean it's Telemark. It's not really the time. Everyone's been dealing with
Does anyone else know that this rage is just a blinding rage from your lack of ability to deal with grief? I'm sorry, it's very harsh.
No, I mean it's I mean yeah. Maybe only know.
You look over and you see Dynamis dealing with grief in a very large glass. With a
Laumedia is doing her best to comfort him. Laumedia and Trika, the barmaid. Laumedia through one way and Trika through massive curls.
I mean,
That poor girl has to bring that refill every time.
yeah. I've told no one about her for the last 45 years, not even a Darren, not even Toledo. Um,
I've shown you the Sentinel tree, yes? The tree where I bury the ashes of the scouts.
yes, you,
Where I bury my sons and my daughters. The men and women whom I raised, who I trained, who I love and adore. Do you know why I bury them there?
don't know.
Because it is how I grieve for them. It's how I remember them. There are days where I go and I sit there and I talk to them. I share with them how the scouts are doing, what is going on in Astoria. I remember with them. I tell stories under that tree to an audience of just that tree of the various different things I remember from them, of the hardships they endured, the joys they had, the memories of when they left the scouts, perhaps, and got married, or for those who never got that chance. That tree is my grief, Eritrea. It is where I remember them, and it is where I allow myself to feel the pain of them being taken from me. Where I sit there and I endure centuries knowing I will never be able to join them. Find a way to grieve, Eritrea. Not through just violence, not through just aggression, not through self destruction, but find a way so that your love for what you have lost can live forever. And I will raise my ale and offer it out to her to toast. To the people we love.
The people we love.
And drink it. And we'll order refills and drink some more.
All right, as you come, they spill some on the floor for you. They say, "Hey, Wine Fest 499," and you go on your way. You go off with Anocles. You go off with
Eritrea
Amphia.
kidnaps Neri.
And the night passes. Brontes,
Yes.
while they're having their privacy, what's going on through your head, buddy?
Let's see, where do I start? What does Brontes start thinking about when he's alone thinking about Commander Gaius? He's got a laundry list of responsibilities to think about the trial details, because he has to make sure that they prepare the proper defense for the scouts when they go to court. He's got to figure how he's supposed to make up for the fact he hasn't seen his familial line. just in bold and underlined. Period. And Commander Gaia says, nowhere to be seen, and he has to figure out a way to confront it. Not to mention his Oathsworn, Hexia, has been terrorizing Eritrea and the Amazon somewhere. And then there's one other person that he wants to deal with. Klaus. And that's part of what he's thinking about right now. After all the memories are shifting through his head right now, it goes back to his wife's tomb. Back where he saw singe and burnt marks, and how he tried to steal the jewelry that he gave her long ago from her corpse at her sacred tomb. Defiled it, disrespected me, disrespected her. The violation is just something that courses through his head. And then the thoughts of Eritrea, with Versi. What to believe? What is this fate? What does she really know, if that isn't true? No, that's ridiculous. What if? What if? And that's what he's thinking about right now. Is he sitting right there, not being particularly antisocial in the bar, or walking around, or making a scene. He's sort of amongst the crowd, amongst everyone, thinking as if he can't hear the music. Thinking he can't hear all the sounds, all the times with Kyra is probably shouting in the very back. The fanfic can write themselves. And he's probably staring at the last few crumbs of food that he ate left. Probably something hot, since last time he was buried in snow.
Okay. What about you, Dynamis?
Dynamis is trying to figure it out. He lost his best friend. The rage that he had afterwards was much different. He was more brutal. He kind of feels like he doesn't know his direction. Like he knows he has to continue on with his quests, but he feels aimless.
Everybody roll me a d6. Everybody just roll a 3. Thanks a lot, guys. Anocles, as this is going on, your vision swims. And you hear, oh, so familiar laughter. You're finally back. How I have missed you. I will be with you every day from here out. Every day you will wake and toil, and every night I'll be there waiting for you. How wonderful. Let me just give you this special message. Keep up the good work, Anocles. They'll trust you in no time. The rest of you hear that exact same message, except for the last words. The last words are different. Let's see. We've got a 5, Amphia. She says, and Amphia, you failed. Dynamis, she laughs and she says, oh, Dynamis, you are weak and small. As for every one of you threes, she says, and pretender, Dragonlord, you're wrong. Who's next? Oh, Brontez. Brontez, dear, don't ever forget your fault. It's all your fault. You did this. All of it. Eritrea, she says to you, she says, oh, pacifist of Eregia, they told me your name. You ran. When she needed you most, you ran away. Your visions swim back to the room as she promises to visit you over and over and over and over again. And she promises you that you will never be far away from her. Ever again. When you snap back into yourself and in the area, you see that you have downed your entire drink. And your feet are covered in wine. Someone else in the room, they say, what a great and glorious day this is! The heroes of the Heartlands have saved us! The age of heroes is upon us once again! And everyone in the bar cheers. Everyone except you, probably.
And this is a vision all of us had, right?
Mm-hmm. Right before you split your ways.
Just gonna slump against the wall and just kind of slide down and just kind of put my hands around my knees. Let the whistle drop out of my mouth and sit there for a minute.
It may have been my fault, but I can correct one mistake.
I'm wrong. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. What if I'm wrong? I just have to keep trying. I have to, eventually. What if I'm wrong? What if I shouldn't keep trying? No, I have to keep trying. Heracles, Brontez. That's maybe that's the wrong thing. No. No. Let us, if I may borrow you for a time, I have some scouts who I need to speak with. Then we would depart.
Cynthia's like looking down at her feet, and then she kind of it pulls her out of like the party a little bit, and then she starts looking around. That's when she starts noticing that hey, things are starting to get weird, and so that's when she stands up and grabs Zorius and starts heading out.
You got it. Someone yells out, "Praise to the mother of dreams and drink! Winefest 499, baby!" And then the official Odyssey of the Dragonlords soundtrack kicks on. And if you want to hear such bangers as is Winefest 499 or what's the Amphia song called? It's called
Divine Disco.
Divine Disco. Check out our Discord. There's now a soundtrack due to the hard work of our lovely players and I guess composers.
The Anocles album should be out now.
Mm-hmm.
And for Inocles' reaction to it, there's just a smirk on his face, like whatever. I'm headed your direction anyways. Cool, tag along.
Eritrea, how do you react?
I'd probably do what I did last, except with different reasoning. I'd grab Neri and go take a walk, just get her out of here, away from Pythor and everything. Far away from Brontez and Dragonlord stuff, just trying to keep her out of it for a while. Trying to buy time to think of what to tell her, because eventually she's going to figure it out, because she's not an idiot, but if I keep her drunk just long enough, but safe, I can come up with something to tell her that's something.
Fair enough. Well, with that, that brings us to time, and we will rejoin in next week. This has been a production of CEN, your collective entertainment network. As a reminder, I'm your DM, John. I'm joined by Autumn, Nost, Ray, Rose, Brian, and Mason. Every single week, same CEN place, same CEN time. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for hanging out. And until next week, we will see you later. Good night, everyone.
Doomed one, you call me doomed one. Whispers crawl beneath my skin. Every night you pull me in. You say my fate is written. Doomed one. I see your shadow in the flame. You breathe my curse. You speak my name. You say my end is carved in stone. But I built steel from bone. Don't call me doomed. Don't call me doomed. I am not your prophecy, not your twisted destiny. You don't own my blood or breathe. I will not dance with death. Don't call me doomed. Yeah. Every dream you poison red. Every doubt inside my head. head, you say the fall is guaranteed. But fear is not what I need. I lace the rooftops with my light, measure angles, count the time. If doom is waiting in the dark, then let it chase my spark. You want me trembling, you want me breaking, you want the moment I stop fighting. But I am mortal, and that means choice, and I still have my voice. Don't call me doom.